What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin, your podcast amongst friends. It is I, Anthony Sterling, a.k.a. your friendly neighborhood super Negro. And joining me on a rather packed, melanated heavy Black History episode, that's right, we celebrating the culture, are the queens of podcasting. And we are starting it off with that slightly annoyed mixed chick, the progenitor of light-skinned revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show some love for Miss Britt Williams. She is with us.
I was going to say Jason didn't clap.
I have been thinking nothing but nice things about Jason lately, so.
Don't worry, there is heat much later, but we got to continue. So we got to show some love to our resident enforcer, the bruiser of this here podcast, the highly opinionated, never duplicated, beautifully and bountifully boobited Coretta with the Beretta. Yes, that is you. That is you. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Miss Helene Tarragano. She is with us.
I just be trying to keep up with Britt.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll be there. It'll happen.
I be trying.
And folks, y'all know this podcast can't be a full podcast without that beautiful ray of sunshine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss AKA, I don't know what to do with my face. It is
No, not better.
Miss Araya Anderson. Hello, madam.
The aggressive breather. The mouth breather from the last episode.
Rhea Bader.
Sound like Reptar.
I have asthma, guys.
Nigga, when I listened back, I heard that shit the whole episode.
Me
I'm like,
too.
God damn, bro.
Me too. I've never heard it like that before. I don't know what the problem is.
And that's why she don't want to live with a man. They don't want to live with you, nigga.
All right, we're going to keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen, because as you see, we have some amazing guests, and we are going to start off with our family in pod. I'm just going to introduce them together, just like the Wonder Twins, just like the Temptations and the Four Tops, the Peaches and Herb of the Was It Good Though podcast. Ladies and gentlemen,
Who's the Herb?
they are not capped. It would be Jason, because Peaches was, you see, you being messy. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love to Jason and Jazz. They are here. Welcome.
Jazz is here for the first installment of Toes and Nose. Yeah.
Toes and blows.
Toes and blows.
And please keep in mind, I did not forget that Jazz is a Togarian of the highest order and the philanderer of feet and seller of souls. That is for the Only Toes page, so just be prepared. And folks, we have an amazing guest joining us this week. We have been trying to get her. We were supposed to link up for our versus episode when we were talking about No Limit versus Cash Money, which No Limit won. I don't care what people say. But we finally got her from her busy schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce, let's see, she's a woman of many things, but she is the founder of Southern Tea magazine, not 17. She is also the founder of the Southern Tea Awards, which is celebrating their 10th year anniversary this year. Y'all stand y'all nappy-headed asses up and show some love for the wonderful Destinee Living. She is here.
Notice Britt was the only one that got up because my shit
Britt ain't even got no nappy hair. Like
My
she
shit
mixed.
ain't
Is your
nappy.
hair even?
Wait, wow. She is the Drake of the group. Her fro didn't nap enough. Let's just keep it moving. I know you love me and I'm number one in your life because I'm the only thing that keeps you
Don't
stable.
call me Drake.
Oh.
Anything but Drake, please.
Okay. No problem, Aubrey. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, y'all know the drill. It's the call to action. If you are watching this for the first time, thank you so much. But please hit that red subscribe button because it'll only take a second. Blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are important and also cool. And hit that bell. Turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when a brand new episode drops. Okay? All right. So let us get into it because we have got to interview and talk with Miss Destiny because the Southern Tea Awards are just around the corner. By the time this episode drops, we are basically a month away, correct? Because I
Correct.
believe it's in March or
April,
April.
April
In
11th.
April,
Mhm.
April 11th. And this is an awards ceremony that celebrates culture, that celebrates Black excellence, that celebrates all things amazing with us. So, let's start off. Destiny, break it down. Give us the pitch of all pitches of what the Southern Tea Awards is all about.
Well, the Southern Tea Awards is a celebration of folks that look like us that I have thought about for some time. Kind of thought someone else would have done it, but they did not. So, what the Southern Tea Awards is a celebration of culture of Black people in all areas of expertise. We are completely unbiased. Every single one who is doing
Mhm.
something is welcome at the Southern Tea Awards. And but to kind of sum it up, when someone asks, I tell them that Southern Tea Awards is where culture and class collide. We bring the best of the best, the creme de la creme from all different walks of life. And we celebrate entertainers, entrepreneurs, educators, and basically everybody out there who is active in their community and, bringing us together.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Now, I believe nominations are still open, so we can go out there and
No,
vote, correct?
nominations are
No?
closed, but
Oh,
voting is open. Voting is voting is open
okay.
until the
Okay, so
20th.
voting is open.
Correct.
Okay, so where
It's a
can
two-part
people
process.
go? Okay, two-part process. Break it down for those who may be doing it for the first time.
So the nominations took place in November, and nominations are typically run for 6 weeks. They usually start a little later, but you be listening to what's going on in the background. So we started it early to kind of give people some extra time to get on it. So nominations ran from Black Friday, which was November 28th, up until the day after Christmas, which is the 26th. The community helps us to select the people. We do have a certain number you meet. Once that number is met and you're verified, then you become a part of the official ballot. We kind of promote that, and then we run voting, which is another thing that's strictly about the community, and that runs for 3 weeks. And today, well, by the time you guys see this episode, it'll probably surpass that, which I'm proud of. We actually broke our record, which
Awesome.
was, I think, 52,000 votes. But I just got the numbers in like
Oh,
10 minutes
nice.
Damn.
before I got in with you guys, and I believe we got 57. Okay? So it's going crazy.
Oh man, look, congratulations to that.
Yeah,
I
thank
know if
you.
Talking Ish was a nominee, we would definitely get those 5 votes from our 5 voters and viewers. And we truly appreciate that. Thank you to Bree, Joseph, Jason, and the other two I forgot. Please don't hate me. Continue to watch. But this is the website right here. I believe it's southernteaawards.com.
Right.
Um, y'all got to see the nominees. I got to find them because
Oh, she's so
I do
beautiful.
have one question once I get it. Is this only for Louisiana?
No, it's not.
No. So
No.
anybody from the Gulf Coast can be a part
And
of it.
anybody from the U.S., if it's hot, you can make it onto the ballot. We have in the last
Hmm.
10 years we have pulled we pulled Georgia, we pulled Arkansas, we pulled Tennessee, Texas, of course,
Oh, nice.
Mississippi, and we have pulled on the East Coast from California as well. It's growing.
Yes, indeed. That is awesome. So Jazz, Jason, was it good though? Might have to
Yeah,
get y'all on that ballot.
I done saved
Yeah.
saved it on my thing, so that's awesome.
There you go. And these are the categories. I will say I do have a family member, well, 2 family members on here. So I might be, well, no, they got to pay me for my vote. I'm just going to tell
Uh-uh.
them straight up. Y'all got to
On
pay me.
camera,
Y'all gonna
soliciting
have to.
votes. Wow.
Uh, didn't it just get us number 47? So it works.
We're
We just
not
gonna leave it at
holding
that.
that up as the bar, are we?
I mean, we can, but hey, it is what it is.
Oh, I
But
know
no,
some of
like,
these. The Heart and
yeah.
Hustle Community Award. I know some of these people.
Mm-hmm. Um, Uncle Luck, who's very popular here locally in Lafayette, as well as other places outside of our DMA. He's on there. I will say Big Sam is on there. Tequila Alexander is on there. These are folks I know. So hey, it's always good to see, you know, people that you know getting these accolades, man. That is amazing. But when does voting end? So everybody could hurry up and get their votes in.
Voting ends on the 24th. So it'll
The
be wrapping
24th
up
of
soon
February.
of this month, February
Okay.
24th. Yeah.
All right. So get y'all asses at your keyboards, on your phones, your iPads, send smoke signals. Oh, wait, is that culturally inappropriate?
Yes.
And who said
No.
yes?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I just
Thank you,
I
Helene.
just added it to my story.
Awesome. Get
Oh,
y'all butts
cool.
out there and vote. Vote for your favorites. And I mean, y'all are running the gamut. Podcasting, influencers, fashion, comedy. I mean, you are hitting every category,
Well,
and
we
it's not
trying to. We trying to. Every now and then we get something that is not there. But how we usually do it is we go by demand. So if there's a growing market for it,
okay.
then we'll bring it in and kind of test it out and see what it does. You'll see categories kind of come. Some will come and stay. Some will come and go depending on the participation. Because
Gotcha.
it every single category, so much goes into it. So if there's no participation, then sometimes we'll get rid of it and try again next year. Sometimes not. Like I said, it just kind of depends on the demand. But we try to hit every single
Okay.
thing because I mean our people are so talented. Um, and for the people, if it's not a specific category, there's several of those people that'll hit into that entrepreneurial category. And so we try to push
Mhm.
them to go there as well. But we try to hit every single thing that we can.
That's awesome. And I do believe y'all have restaurants as well, like
We have
food
added
vendors and
favorite food service. This is the third
okay.
year to get on the ballot. That category is nuts because the food is so good. The first year we've never had like 20 nominees in one category. Lately I've kind of been letting that slide as the newer ones come on. The food category is just like ridiculous every single time because the food is so good. It's so hard to narrow it down. But that's why we depend on the
Okay.
community. So yeah.
Awesome. No, that is awesome because we big backs need to be recognized. Um
I
and the
agree.
places that make us big backs need to be recognized.
That part.
So
Yes,
again,
it's crazy. They all calling us like, come eat. The initial year I've done it. This year I'm like, no,
yeah.
no, it's just a lot. So we do what we can to promote them, and sometimes some of the teams go, but I try to stick away from, because
Okay.
it's a lot, and it's good. So yeah, it don't work out with the dress between February and April. So yeah, I try to stay away from that.
Got you. Now, my last question. We got to let folks know with the ceremony, with the award giving and the flower giving, there is also a huge ceremony, and it does have musical guests as well.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
let us know where the venue is, where the party gonna be at, and who all gonna be there performing that music.
Oh man. Okay, so the venue is we are going to the Chapalaria Ballroom at the University of Louisiana. The previous
Mhm.
last 2 years was in Appaloosa, so we're glad to be home. We do have the support of the
Okay.
city, so like I said, it's going crazy. Our musical guests, we do not have everybody solidified. We do, but everybody's sounding like NDAs and stuff like that. So what I'm doing, we
Okay.
definitely have Mr. Fat, who's going to be performing for sure. We have D Skills. He is from here, but he lives in Georgia. So like I said, a lot of people come back. We have an exciting cipher. I have three more guests that I'm still waiting to sign the contract on. So I can't say it just
Okay.
yet, but by the time this drops, yeah, I have to let you
Okay.
know. Hopefully I had that done today, and then so we can
Okay.
kind of give a update. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
But I mean,
Well,
previous guests we've had like Mr. Hot Topic, we've had David Sylvester,
mhm.
we've had Sugar. We get what we try to do is, we want the big names. But especially in the Lafayette area, in the state of Louisiana, Lafayette is an area that is known to bring artists from different parts of the state. But
Mhm.
with Lafayette, not so much. So what Southern Sea does is try to make sure that we are shining light on our artists as well. So we try and do what we can to contribute to breaking those artists as
Nice, nice.
well.
Well, I just want to let you know that if you do need an extra music person, I do know how to play Hawaiian nose humming, and I do a
No,
mean ham bone.
no.
And trust me, it
I'm gonna
gets the
keep that
party
in
going.
mind.
Please keep that in mind.
Well, I'm
Keep it
sure that
way in the back
Okalus
of your
would
mind.
appreciate
Not way in the back.
We never know what's gonna happen over there.
Oh yeah, because that boy is a mess. He gonna clown me, but it's okay. I'm gonna make him famous. It's good.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Oh, I'm sure he appreciate the help.
Oh yeah, but no, Destiny. I'll be honest with you. I heard about the awards from a good friend of mine. Shout out to Kylie. We used to work together at Channel 15, and I
Oh,
did
that's
my
my
research, and I'm
cousin.
like, "That's your cousin." Okay. Shout out to Family Ties. Kylie, I did your
Okay,
service. You owe me
Congressy.
$50.
And do because I've
Pay
been trying to
me.
get her to come volunteer to get some things
She
done.
don't
So
volunteer.
she comes to the award too, but she busy,
Oh
y'all.
no no. She come for the. Oh okay. So she come for the glitz and the glamour, but she don't come for the help.
Everybody
Mess.
comes to the
Okay, so
Mess.
y'all are on here just sitting here shaming poor Kylie. Just shaming her.
No, I
Yes.
love Kylie. No, no. She's a shaming
No,
Kylie.
Kylie
I
is
can't do that.
awesome.
Yeah,
No, uh,
absolutely, yes.
to be
People
honest.
super organized and stuff, but I have I have a big family on both sides, and
Hmm.
and they're like, "Oh, can I help?" I'm like, "Yes," but family they want to come when they can, and we have this tug of war thing. I'm like, "No, you can't come the day of. It takes a lot." So,
Right.
I have a rule on the day of. Nobody can ask me nothing. If you're not prepared, you can't come. So that's how
There it
that goes.
is. Well, look,
Mhm.
we gonna stop right there because you got some things to do, but we want to get into this because I want to hear your opinions of the things we are going to be talking about. So we
Okay.
are going to move our viewer comments a little further down because usually we go into viewer comments, but we are going straight into random chats of blackness, aka this week in black, and I'm gonna flip it. I'm calling audibles because one, I need to give some love first off to one of the best comic book writers to ever live. And people will say, no, that they're gonna try to refute me, but F you is Black History Month. And as always, during Black History Month, we say,
All the Caucasians to the back. Immediately. Immediately.
I love
and
it.
baby, we are pushing them to the back because I want to celebrate the greatness that is Dwayne McDuffie,
Yes.
um, whose birthday was this past Friday,
Hmm.
February 20th. If you don't know who Dwayne McDuffie is, look, I'm gonna yell Google him, Wikipedia him, but you best put respect on this man's name. He was not only a writer, but also a showrunner and a producer. He is also one
Teen
of the
Titans.
founders. Yes,
Hmm.
he was a writer on Teen
And
Titans.
Static Shock.
That's
Static
cool.
Shock is his creation with
Hmm.
him and Dennis Cowan, I believe.
Hmm.
He is also one of the founding fathers of
Milestone.
Milestone Comics, which became Milestone Media, which is
Hmm.
being completely disrespected by DC, bitch asses. Um, get it right,
Correct.
please. Also, his claim to fame, as Helene said, was bringing Static into the kids' animation game with the hit show Static Shock on Kids WB and the CW. And that is where most folks were introduced to one of, I'm going to have to say, one of the greatest black superheroes, a young teenager named Virgil Hawkins. I, on the other hand, being a nerd, had the books. And it was very controversial when they had a cover of Virgil and his girlfriend at the time on the sofa. And there is a condom in the picture. And DC had a shit fit.
He's practicing safe sex.
Huh? Well, back in 93, 94, yeah. But the beauty of it was on a comic book. But the thing is, with Milestone, they were very about life, like black life. Anything that was happening in our community, they would put it in the comic books. In many of their books. Blood Syndicate was a highly diverse street gang that gained superpowers. You had Hardware, which many will say, "Oh, he's the Black Iron Man." No, he was Hardware.
He was Hardware.
Icon and Rocket.
Icon started out as a coon.
He wasn't a coon.
He was a coon.
He was just a conservative black man. He was a slave. He
wasn't even a black man. He was an alien that morphed into a black man.
Exactly. And he could have been a white man, but no, he chose to struggle. Helene.
He didn't struggle though. He chose to be a dick to other black people until he had a realization 50 years later that he was being a dick to black people.
Hundreds of years later, 100 and some.
Was it 100? Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, because remember his ship. Yeah, okay, Rhea, don't you nerd us?
You got to get on. Icon is a great. That's the one that I have the most.
Yeah, I have the collection. But one of the most.
First of all, fuck you.
Who, me? Oh.
No, the nigga holding up the nerd sign. But want to come to DreamCon.
Coming. I already got my ticket.
And do nerd shit. And do nerd shit in my city.
And be a thirst trap. Because that's what Jazz does.
You hear me?
All you niggas are nerds. Ray are the biggest one.
Ain't you coming too?
Wait.
And
I know the thing in this is Ray, Jazz, and Helene claim not to be nerds, but they the nerdiest.
I never said that.
Okay. I never said that.
I never said that.
No, it's Ray.
First of all,
I'm nerd.
I'm not a nerd.
Oh, you
I know I'm a nerd.
Pardon the glasses
Wait
and
a
the
second.
dolls.
Can I ask Jason, what is your definition of nerd? Seriously, it's a serious question. What is your definition of nerd?
But me? I don't care.
No. I want to know what Jason's definition is because it might be different than what maybe Helene or Araya think.
What they think. It's the Webster dictionary version of nerd. What are we ain't redefining.
I'm a blurred, and I have no shame in it. I'm 48 going on 49 and don't give a good fuck. I enjoy my comic books. I love my music. I love my video games. It is what it is.
A nerd, Webster Dictionary says a nerd is an intelligent but single-minded person obsessed with a particular, often technical or academic field of interest, frequently characterized as socially awkward or unstylish. So
that's not me.
That ain't me.
Because Rhea don't read. So
What do you call a bitch with poor pussy management that collects Barbie dolls?
Rhea.
I'd rather be a nerd.
Can I just say, I thought me coming back would. I'm sorry.
Just say I'd rather be a nerd.
And you were mad with me last week for sending shots? They are throwing grenades at you, ma'am.
And then Britt gonna say in the alternate fucking timeline that Jason would like young women. Jason don't fuck with young women. There's no world that ever happened.
But I corrected her, Jason. I said, no, Jason ain't fucking young girls. I said, Jason going after.
Hold on, everybody, back on track. Hold on, back on track. We're gonna get to that later. But I just wanted to send a huge congratulations spotlight. Showed love to Dwayne McDuffie. Sadly, he passed away.
A day before his birthday. Terrible.
This year?
No.
15 years ago.
15?
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah,
okay.
it was.
That's right.
2011. I thought it was 2012. It could be 2011. I don't know. I seen that too.
Yeah, because I believe
it was 2011, February 21st, 2011.
Because I think Justice League Unlimited was about to end when he passed, or it had just ended and he passed. But y'all, I'm telling you, if you can find any of the Milestone Media comics, Static, Blood Syndicate, Icon and Rocket, Hardware, if you can find them, pick them up. Read them.
And look
great
for them.
stories.
Look for them in dollar bins, because most comic book shops do not know what they have in those comics, and they consider them kind of bullshit, and they don't carry a lot of them. Look in dollar bins, look at estate sales, look at garage sales, and normally they might be reader copies, but a lot of them are in really good condition because people kind of read them once and threw them to the side. But look in dollar bins for them.
And today, technically, today the Dakota incident would be out. So they're they're pushing a campaign of selling 100,000 copies to try to get this.
You got to pre-order. Pre-order.
Going back.
Okay.
Going. So yes, Static Shock is back officially in the Milestone comic. So
yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick up the DC Universe Dakota incident, even though those pages leaked. I'm gonna show some love.
I know that pisses me off though, but
and a lot of
pre-order. You gotta pre-order.
Oh,
sales, but that's just it. Sales do not count when you just walk in. You have to pre-order the book and get your LCS
anticipation,
your comic book store to pre-order the book. That's where the sales numbers come in. Because once it's sold to the comic book store, it becomes their sale, not Milestone sale.
Oh shoot. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and pre-order. Well, online, there's a few black comic book stores.
You can try it. I was gonna say, if you don't know a black owned
Midtown,
Midtown, and there's
I order
Comics.
from them all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a Big Apple. I'm gonna hit them all. But love to Dwayne McDuffie. Also, we have 2 spotlights. We're gonna run through them right quick. I got a quick question. Everybody uses Zoom, right? Correct. Everybody uses FaceTime, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
everybody's an Android user. I mean, not everybody's a smartphone user.
Okay.
An iPhone user?
You know what? iPhone. Guess what? All of that stuff that we use, video conferencing, VoIP, which is voice over IP, has the technology that was invented by a black woman.
Yes.
A bliggity black woman. And her name is Marion, hope I'm saying it right, Croak. If not, hey, I'm sorry. Don't invent a ray gun to take me out. My apologies. But I want to spotlight this amazing lady, this amazing scientist, inventor.
Black girls in STEM. Right? Black girls in STEM.
This is her, Mrs. Marion Croak. And I'm saying Mrs. I don't know if she's married. She might be. She might not be. Who cares? But
she's my twin.
Your birthday twin.
Your birthday twin. Oh, I was about to say, she's Jamaican. I was waiting for
Ray. I knew immediately. So they're trash. They are all trash.
Thank
I
you,
was like, okay.
I was looking at the neck. I was like, I can see it.
Fuck! Damn!
Hey, no. We gonna show love and we gonna show respect because Marion Croak has over 200, y'all. 200 licensed patents they have gone through. They are not sitting there pending. They
that
have
is a
gone
brilliant
through.
woman. That is literally that is a brilliant, like the brilliance. Oh my God.
That's great.
Now, I know some folks might be, okay, well, that's cute. I'm not going to read all of this because we're just going to look at her. She is also in the National Inventors Hall of Fame. I believe she was inducted in 2022.
Nice.
And here's one of the craziest things.
Nice.
She worked, I don't know if she's still there, but she was with Google working on humane and respectable ways of using AI.
And they got rid of her, did they?
I don't think she got fired. I don't think she
She
resigned.
older
I
than
think
my
she's still
mammies.
there.
Hopefully she's retired. She's in her 70s.
I'm just saying that Google,
People like
that
her
is the
do
last.
not retire. They love that. She's still working, So if she retired, great, because she could sit back. Them 200 patents are doing its work.
I give her
doing the Lord's
credit
work.
for even I give her so much credit for even trying to get Google to give a fuck about using AI respectfully. And so for that, ma'am, I salute you for so many reasons. And that is one of them, because that is like swimming upstream.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's to me, I'm just amazed by it because
She went to Princeton in 1982. Okay.
Yep.
It's fucking brilliant.
Yep. She's been doing the work. She is not playing around. But we got to move on because our last spotlight.
Oh my God.
What? Let me stop this presentation.
It says Marion Croak's inferred net worth recently revealed through industry analysis and financial disclosures exceeds $2.3 billion with a B.
Yeah.
Oh.
It places her firmly among the world's top female self-made billionaires.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn.
Definitely.
I don't care what
Mary?
she looks like. That is some sexy shit. All of that.
That's on Celebrity Net Worth via. It was via. Oh shit! I just lost the footnote. Holy shit! Holy shit! God damn!
Yeah.
That's a lot.
She invented
That's a lot
Zoom
of holy.
and FaceTime. Holy fucking
Well, she
shit.
invented the technology that is in Zoom and FaceTime.
Nigga, and WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp as well. She
all
did it all.
All them cheating niggas, give her a round of applause. We drink you, Marion.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Marion Croak. She did it, and salute to you. My next spotlight goes to the first black man elected to the Senate. And that man is named Hiram. So y'all know this is back in the them days there. Hiram Revels. I'm gonna get his picture up right quick so y'all could see this brother. He looks so debonair. Like, check this brother out. He's like, goddamn right. I am that nigga. I am that nigga. And he got that. That is him. He was the first black man.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
That's how Jason be sending pictures after he gets a haircut.
Who was that laughing in the background? Because that was perfect. That was perfect. Oh, that.
He'd be like, look at my side profile.
This here me, baby.
Check this lineup.
This here is me. All right. So just a quick little background. Hiram Revels was born to free parents. His father, a Baptist preacher, and a Scottish mother in Fayetteville, North Carolina in 1827. So he was born free.
You saying what?
I wonder if that's J. Cole great-great-great-great-grandfather. Who knows? We're going to fast forward a little bit. Keep in mind now, after the Civil War, Revels was a radical Republican and did not support forced racial mixing. But your daddy was with a white woman. He opposed the Ohio Senator Allen's amendment perpetuating segregated schools in the District of Columbia. It's kind of crazy. But the beauty of it is, let's see, they say in 1869, he won the seat in the Mississippi State Senate. So, you know what? Props to him, sir. Props to you. But this is going through the time of Reconstruction, which you got to give him props. He got in and he did his thing. So to Mr. Hiram Revels, we salute you. And that is it for our Black History Spotlight. Where here at Talking Ish, we always say,
all the Caucasians to the back. Immediately.
Here's the thing about how he felt. His theory about forced integration. There are many now who feel that integration was a failed experiment. Many. So we're looking back at him, at his thought process now going, ew. But if we polled a lot of people, they would say, especially a lot of Black people, that integration was a failed experiment. So was he ahead of his time?
Dr. King even said it.
Right, but was he ahead of his time?
He could have been. This was in the 1800s. But that's what they wanted to do back then too, was to, with Reconstruction, with the Civil War done, we have to integrate all these, Black people into American society and treat them as citizens, which is why you get the first Civil Rights Act in 1865 along with that. So that's a good question, Britt. I mean, Dr. King said he integrated his people into a burning building. I believe that was him that said that. Could have been Chris Rock. Who knows? But it's wild. Black history is wild. But we need it because Black history is American history. And we're going to keep it going because we're going to celebrate some Black history-making history. Because a couple of episodes ago, we spoke about Layla Edwards, who was the first Black woman to be chosen for the U.S. Olympic hockey team. Well, Honey Child just became the first Black woman to get a gold medal in women's hockey at the Olympics, where Team USA beat Team Canada, as we always do. But Canada right now is on the right side of history. Right now, they're on the right side of history. But they were able to defeat Team Canada in the gold medal game. Congratulations to Layla Edwards. If y'all get a chance, y'all have to check out her video introduction where she says, I am the best athlete coming out of someplace in Ohio where the Kelsey brothers are from. And which one is the big hillbilly Kelsey?
Oh, the one that played for the Eagles. That was
the one that played for the
Eagles. Jason.
Not Travis. No. Jason.
Oh, football. Jason.
Okay. We love Jason Kelsey.
Pink ball toss.
It is no longer Jason Kelsey. He is just Kylie Kelsey's husband from this point on.
Gotcha.
That's what that man's new title is. Kylie Kelsey's husband.
He I believe he has a podcast called I'm the Best Athlete or something like that. And when they asked him about it, he said it tracks. So he understood the assignment. So props to him, but definitely a huge congratulations to Layla Edwards for making history.
She's a big girl.
Oh yeah.
She's 6'1", 183.
Damn.
I'm not mad at her.
And she plays the right position. She's a defense player. That girl
she would take it from Britt. Take it.
She'd probably beat the shit out of Britt.
Snatch it.
Choke slam
Britt would like that shit though.
She would.
Yeah.
Britt would like that fucking shit.
Hit me, punch me, step on my pubes. That's
Rhea. That's Rhea, nigga.
That's Rhea's delight. But no, look, congratulations to her. Wishing her all the best. I hope she's back on the team for the next Winter Olympics. Last but not least, we have to show some reverence, some remembrance to our, I would say, spiritual leader in the civil rights movement after Dr. King was called home. The good Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away earlier this week. Well, we know why, because he didn't like white women.
Nigga, you can't tell me Jesse wasn't fucking snow bunnies in the
Stop it.
Stop it. You stop it.
Stop it. But no, Jesse was called home after his long battle with, and I won't say long because he was diagnosed with an aggressive.
Fucking Jason.
Let me stop. An aggressive form of Parkinson's disease.
I didn't know he had Parkinson's.
Yeah. He was diagnosed sometime, I think in 2023.
Parkinson's is the shaky one, right?
Yes.
That's the one that Michael J. Fox has
Michael
had
J.
forever.
Fox. Yes.
Muhammad Ali as well.
Didn't one of the was it Hepburn? Katharine Hepburn?
Yeah, Katharine Hepburn also had it.
What?
What?
Parkinson's and ALS been taking motherfuckers out left and right lately.
Yeah. Eric Dane with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Black History Month. Relax. Not just playing.
True. No, I'm just saying. But no,
what the fuck is going on?
Man, we ain't giving that man no kind of
in
memoriam.
Let me get off the screen because y'all niggas wildin'.
I just was asking if it was the shaky disease.
Y'all niggas do. I don't want to be seen with y'all. I don't want to be seen with you.
I was asking for clarification.
Yes, the clarification is. Oh, and
I make you shake, right?
Yes.
Anthony's still answering. Yeah.
Yes. Quick before we go back into it, Destinee
shout out to Anthony for trying to keep it in line and together.
I'm trying to be respectful, but hey, it is what it is. Niggas will nig. I just want to say a quick thank you to Miss Destinee Living. She had to step away.
Thank you.
Folks, please go check out the Southern Tea Awards, the website, southernteaawards.com.
The website is tea.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, their red carpet
I see what you did there.
Awesome. Yeah,
I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, she's playing with words. Okay.
And that's what makes you a nerd, Rhea.
It's not.
I am not a nerd.
Where's my fat, thick Barbies?
Not the fat, thick Barbie.
All right, Tyra.
Don't body shame them Barbies, nigga.
Are we gonna talk about Tyra at all?
Oh my god, I want to talk about Tyra so bad.
Okay.
Later. Okay. So, I just want to get this through real quick. I was watching videos earlier about Reverend Jackson, and they had one video. I can't bring it up because of copyright. Where 1972, in the early days of Sesame Street, he is doing his famous "I am somebody" chant, speech, affirmation, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a damn. Because when you heard it, you did the call and response. You
I have
yelled,
a question.
I am somebody. Yes.
Was it true that after Dr. King was fatally shot, that he took the blood and wiped it on himself?
And smeared it on his shirt?
Is that true?
You know, Hosea Williams, who was also there.
That's Portia Williams' grandfather.
Oh, well.
Little did that man know, walking across the Selma Bridge, that his granddaughter would humiliate herself on TV for likes. In the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
So you got to take it how you take it. I don't know. I mean, I think that was an interview back in 2011 where he actually said he wanted to fight Jesse. And Jesse was one of the young ones at that time. I think he was in his 20s. Everybody else was in their 30s and so on and so forth. But I don't know. I really don't know. To be
it's
honest
an
with you.
unsubstantiated rumor. There is no factual basis for it, so it is not a fact.
All right. We'll leave it alone.
Yeah. I know you was looking to be messy, but I'm messing with you. I know. Messy ass Harriet. But it is crazy because I believe pretty much everybody that was on that staircase is now gone. I think Jesse was the last one. And anybody, if y'all know, please let me know. If I'm wrong, please let me know.
Was Al Sharpton there?
No.
Oh.
That was before Al. Al didn't get his perm until the late 70s with James Brown.
James Brown, that's who he used to hang with.
James Brown beat the shit out of women.
Oh, okay.
Not during Black History Month.
Little factoid
Not
for the
during Black
group.
You know why? You know why I say that? Because I ran across the story of a very young woman that he used to be. She died around 24 years old.
Yeah. Did you not watch Get On Up when he flew Jill Scott across the room?
No.
James
you
Brown
didn't see Get On Up?
No.
Please watch it immediately after this podcast.
She never seen Don't Be a Menace. We questioned Brit.
Nigga,
that's one of Chadwick Boseman's best roles.
That she had never seen Don't Be a Menace.
I will say.
Shocked.
Now, I will say this about James Brown, then we got to get back to Jesse because there's a couple of more things. If you really want one of the best and craziest James Brown stories, not the one where he's high and he's on Sonya Live from LA, or when he did the car chase or shot his own ceiling because somebody shit in his bathroom. This man almost killed a legendary soul singer named Joe Tex over a woman. Find the story. It is hilarious. It is scary. Now, he did kill some pigs, but he paid for them pigs. So, James Brown, I salute you. All right. But with Jesse Jackson, check out his I Am Somebody call and response with the children on Sesame Street. I thought
Aren't we going to address how they turned him down to lay and stay? Okay.
I just want to give a quick...
Not the Speaker of the House? Okay.
A quick eulogy, but okay. Look, he did his thing. I respected him. He was a man, so he had faults. It is what it is. He ran for president not once, but twice, back in 84 and 88. And I have to recorrect myself on something I said on Was It Good, though? It wasn't in 84 that we saw him in New Orleans. It was in 88. My bad. I was 11 at the time. He was coming out of Dookie Chase. So...
in New Orleans?
He was on his campaign. Yeah, he was on his campaign in 88 for president. And New Orleans was a stop. And he was eating that Dookie Chase.
And he went to Dookie Chases?
Yeah,
I feel like
they all do that.
I thought you said 88, Anthony.
No, I said 84.
Well, you remember I said 88 was a good year?
And 80, you said 88 was the year. 84 and 88 was the years he ran. You said.
Yeah, were the years he ran. And I think it was 80. It was 88. I remember seeing him. Because my mom them yelled, "Oh, look, it's Jesse Jackson." But I thought I said 84, Jazz. That's why I was like, wait a minute. I think I got 88. My years mixed.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, retract on the retraction. But he did have some sway in politics. He did wake up a lot of folks to go out and vote because he shocked the world in 88 when he almost beat Michael Dukakis in the Democratic primary. Back in 84 was the whole Run Jesse Run, which turned into a racial thing, and white folks were saying, yeah, nigga, run, Jesse, run.
Look, Rainbow Coalition was a big deal for a very long time. So was the Push.
Right. But Operation Push, yeah.
Yeah, Operation Push. Like, you can't say that Jesse was not the man in, like, between the mid-'80s, but, like, mid to late 80s and, like, into the early 90s.
Yeah. He was that guy. He was the one they would always look towards, because I think it was the proximity to Dr. King, And one last thing, if I really think people should check out is the two things. I said one on Was It Good, though? The second one I'll talk about here. Check out Wattstax, amazing concert movie back from 1973-74 of the Stax Review at the LA Stadium in Los Angeles. Amazing concert. Many Negroes doing the funky chicken. Trust me, it's one of the best moments ever. And also check out, God darn it, Summer of Soul. It's a Questlove documentary about the music, I'd say, festival that happened in New York, where Jesse Jackson came in and spoke about being on the stairway at when Dr. King was killed. It's a beautiful moment. You get Mahalia Jackson singing, Mavis Staples singing, touch my heart. All right. That is it. That is all. May you be with the ancestors, resting in paradise. My condolences and love go out to your family. Whew. Okay, that was very long-winded, but damn it, I was gonna get it out. All righty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your chit-chatting enjoyment, we are going to go into our viewer comments right quick. As usual, if you want to be a part of the conversation, right below, right below the video you're watching. Put it in the comments, and we are going to read your comments, just like this one that comes from our resident half Jamaican, the future Oscar Award winning director, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa came on and said, "Hey,
Nah, she
in
gonna have to
living
get her
color."
Oscar someplace else. She can't get it off the back of Jazz.
Nope.
Oh, oh, well,
They had a toe
Jazz
falling
gonna
out.
slip. It's gonna happen. She will stab
She will
somebody.
not be doing my story, Anthony.
She's
No
getting
more.
Meryl Streep.
No more,
She
Anthony.
is.
I'm getting somebody else. Look, I'll get Jordan Peele in that motherfucker. Lisa's not doing it.
What if Julia
Lisa can't
Roberts
get no
plays
Oscar off
you?
her hard work.
She's not.
Rhea, man. Ask her, Rhea. Let's see what Jazz say.
I said, what if Julia Roberts plays you?
Rhea, why are we getting a white woman? Why,
Because they do
Rhea?
it well.
An old white woman at that. No offense. Jason, I know you love your milk, but she's not playing me. No.
Oh, damn. Harsh.
He over there like
Harsh.
melt everybody good.
Yo, not you wiping off
And
your
your
lip. Nasty.
And your credit score.
Gross.
All right. Well, Miss Lisa said, "Hey, In Living Color ruined a bunch of songs for me. Even now, when I hear the originals, the In Living Color versions play in my head. Whispers, he's really white, baby. If you know that reference, you're old.
Yes,
Um,
I'm old.
But you're cultured. Very cultured. Jazz, In Living Color was a
Sketch comedy
variety
show.
Oh, like
sketch
Mad
comedy
TV?
show. Yes,
Similar.
but before Mad
Okay.
TV,
Precursor.
Oh, okay.
a
Yeah.
hell of a lot funnier than SNL.
Mm.
And
Is that where J-Lo
it
was from?
Yes,
She got her
a
start.
Puerto Rican.
Early
Yes.
J-Lo.
Because she was a dancer.
Notice.
Thick. She was
She
thick.
was a dancer. She was
okay.
thickums, ass, thighs, no singing talent, but she was
Mhm.
great.
And it was made by a
But-
royal black family, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
The Wayans and all 87 of them came down on Hollywood like a fleet of locusts and gave us some of the greatest shit ever made. Yeah, I'm going to hell. I don't care. All right. So Lisa goes on to say, also, my mother, who is Jamaican, had always told my sister and I not to marry a Jamaican. We got to talk about that.
No,
but not with us.
that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Don't date him. Don't marry him.
Oh, well, that must bumble her clot then. Goddamn. She had been telling us this since we were 8. And funny enough, it must have stuck because neither of us are married to a Jamaican man. Whoo! Shaba. Okay, she also goes, I'm not sure if Coretta mentioned this or not, but was there a discussion about no kids beforehand? Question mark. That is about the question of the pod from last week that got really trifling. If they did and previously agreed to not have children, this is a betrayal in its own right. Honestly, the moral thing to do is to take care of the baby. Not fair, I know, but it does take two, and pregnancy is always a possibility. If he decides to step away, no one should blame him or judge him. Trying to force someone to be with you is maniacal, and I'm concerned for the baby under her care. But either way, she needs to vacate the crib. To quote the great Clarence from RoboCop, bitches leave. If y'all don't know that reference, you are young and you are uncultured. Because that is one of the best get these women out of the room lines I have ever heard. When Clarence Boddicker, huh? Clarence Boddicker, not Clarence Carter. Clarence Carter was blind and a soul singer.
I was wrong either way. It's okay.
No, it's all right.
Is that the one that be stroking?
That's what he be doing.
Yeah. He be
Yeah.
stroking.
That's right. Ha, ha, ha. He strokes it to the east. Stroked it to the
Strokes
west.
it to the west.
I know.
Stroked it to the woman. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you finally caught up. I'm glad. Thank you, Britt. I'm glad you understood that reference.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. This is dying. But anyway, we have one more viewer comment, and it comes from Britt's favorite Middle Eastern correspondent, and that is Joseph. So, Britt, I'm going to read this one, and I'm going to let you respond to Joseph from last week. So his day will be a great day when he hears your melodious voice.
His milk
All
of
right.
magnesia.
Yep.
Yeah,
Goes
you
on
know, that
smooth.
sounds adorable until I watched Menace, and then I saw maybe it means something else.
You're a white woman. Get over it.
Okay.
It is what it is. All right. So Joseph said men are held to impossible standards, and women shouldn't be punished for succeeding in a system built against them. The church often enforces outdated roles, which can create resentment. Black love should be about partnership, mutual support, and recognizing all forms of contribution, not just income or titles. Do you understand that, Rhea?
Nope.
And there's your answer to that, Joseph. Rhea says, fuck that shit. You better pay, and you better pay well. That is why she's our resident Jezebel that will go and infiltrate the enemy's compound and do things to bring us the information.
We appreciate you, Rhea.
We
appreciate
do.
Nigga, Rhea ain't gonna bring us back nothing. We already have understood that Rhea gonna go over there and shit. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna just stay.
It's Rhea the one that was saying, I can tell you where they at in the forest. I can give you the exact location. I feel like Rhea would do that.
No, I
Goddamn
wouldn't.
Benedict Arnold. They right over there.
No, I'm
They
gonna
right over there.
distract.
Fuck
I'm
up
gonna
the air.
distract
Fuck up the air
them.
that
Jason,
we-
she gonna
I'm,
wave.
distra-
Hey, y'all.
I'm distracting them.
Not the army.
Y'all, look
Doing
at poor
good, guys.
Rhea. Oh,
She ain't.
You're
No,
about to
I don't,
die.
you know what? I don't think Rhea would snitch on us. I just don't think Rhea would come back with any intel.
I
She wouldn't come back.
I don't think she. I don't think
No.
she'd snitch on us.
I
though.
think she would come back with
I'm not a
intel, but it'd be
snitch.
all the wrong intel. It
No.
would be just
They done-
like,
But
You know
that'd
what,
be because
Britt?
they done told her all the wrong shit.
right, exactly. Because they
You
You seen, you
knew.
seen, the,
Type
you seen
of
the end of
liquor.
Glory? You know how Glory ended. What?
that's true. Now, Rhea, I give you
Yeah.
props. I think
Thank
you would
you.
get it done. But then I think you'd fuck us over because you'd say, well, the intel wasn't on the audio book, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
No,
'Cause
I've
you don't
seen,
like to read words.
I've seen literature. When I was with the Republican, he had literature from
Right.
QAnon.
Oh,
my God.
Oh,
So that like
ma'am, did that
My
not
spidey
dry your
senses
vagina
were-
up?
yes, it did,
Oh,
and
okay.
we parted
until
ways.
she got a car fix. Oh, that's what y'all broke up over?
Fucking
Pizzagate?
QAnon. Ew.
Yeah, because he
Oh,
lied about being a Trump supporter. He lied about
Oh.
liking QAnon.
He talked
So
himself
I
right
was
out the pussy.
done. I mean,
Oh,
he still
okay.
fixed my car, but
Got you. Hey, you got what you needed. So
Sure
congratulations.
did.
That is why you are the Matahari of the group. Now, Britt, you wanted to respond to Joseph's message from last week or the week
Message.
before, I believe. So the floor.
Didn't she just
She
watch?
just watched the movie and
Message.
she don't get the reference.
Listen,
Message.
Helene, I thought of both instances. The baby in the window.
Yeah. Message.
I still say the last one is the best. Man, what the fuck are you talking about? But Britt, you have the floor. Go ahead. Let us know what
I'm going to
what
read
you
his
feel.
question just so I remind myself.
Please do.
Like to
Please
hear
do.
Britt speak more on how this movement attacks free and critical thinking and how some Black Christians are helping path the country towards a Christian autocracy. How do I?
Okay,
feel?
wait. Before Britt answers, I'm gonna this was my answer.
You're gonna
as
paraphrase?
Britt. Yeah.
Yes.
And there we go. That's
Wait,
Britt's
wait.
answer.
You forgot the last part. White people.
Fuck you, Ice. Oh.
Yeah, and fuck
And
you, Ice.
fuck you, Ice.
Yes. It's all yours, Britt, please.
Here's the thing about Black Christianity. It's built on the back of white Christianity, which taught black slaves that they had no souls and could not go to heaven. The only thing that they could do is to serve their master faithfully. So you can't expect a movement built on the predication that black people have no souls and expect it to be nothing but white leaning. I know that that's a very unpopular take, but black Christianity up until, and I'm sure till now, you go in the church and you see white Jesus. You cannot tell me that allows for you to think outside of white supremacy. So yes, black Christianity upholds white supremacy. And of course, critical thinking is the antithesis of any form of autocracy whatsoever. So in order to utilize the fear that everyone has when you talk about religion, because the one thing you never want to say is that you don't tolerate someone's religion. And most of all, you never want to say you don't tolerate Christianity. You're horrible. You don't love Jesus if you call out Christianity. And who was it that said is the opiate of the masses?
I don't tolerate Christianity. They can get as mad as they want.
Who said it's the opiate of the masses? But it is true. The easiest way to control a group of people is to call their faith, because faith has no facts. Faith just calls who you are as a humanity into question. So you never want to say you're not a good person because you're afraid of Big Daddy in the sky won't let you through the door. So it is the easiest way to control everybody, and black Christianity goes right along with it to uphold white supremacy. You cannot think for yourself. You cannot be intelligent. You cannot be inquisitive. You cannot do anything other than what public school teaches you to do, which is to fall in line, do as you're told, and don't question. Don't deviate from the formulas. So even though there is a separation of church and state, public schools also don't teach critical thinking. That is the last thing they teach in this country. And you are there to learn how to follow rules, and it leads right into Christianity, white Christianity, which wants to run this country.
Karl Marx said it.
Thank you.
He said he said religion is the opium of the people.
It's true. It absolutely is.
I got in trouble on Discord for saying Sky Daddy.
Yeah, I stole that from you.
You ain't getting in trouble. Fuck out of here with that shit.
I got in trouble.
God.
I'm like,
please. Nigga, it was 2 days worth of shit about Sky Daddy on Discord once I said that shit.
That's a lot of dip on the chip.
You know she don't come over here and lie in front of me. It's all good though. She ain't getting no trouble.
The bottom line is, I hope that answered it for you, but black Christianity cannot stand without white Christianity, and white Christianity is built upon white supremacy. So it's the fruit of the poisonous tree.
Message.
You're
I
muted,
love Anthony. I love Anthony.
He talking his ass.
Yeah. Now I'm free. I was actually cursing y'all out, but you see,
why?
Because I'm an original Asiatic black man, and I felt like I shouldn't be disrespecting my black people. No, seriously, no. That is a great answer, Britt. Appreciate you for it, Joseph. I hope that helps. I hope you got what you asked for, bro. And that moves her tep corner completely out the way, so we can have fun now.
Okay, but move her tep corner out the way. Can I show my sweatshirt really quick?
Talk about my Jesus. My Jesus is an on-time God.
Can you read it?
No.
Okay.
But it's cool.
It says something about lives, black lives, colored lives.
Black lives matter.
What does the front say?
No one is
all the lives.
A big fan of human rights.
Human rights.
Nice.
I like
and
that.
it's
I
like
that.
science is fact, read banned books, no one is illegal, love is love, trans rights, human rights, black lives
Motherfuckers
matter.
need to stop acting. Motherfuckers need to stop acting like because you don't follow organized religion that you are not a Christian or you do not have
You're
faith.
a heathen.
Or the fact that you don't have any kind of moral code.
That part.
That's
or
the
you
thing.
can't believe in God. That is the funniest part, is you can't believe in God if you don't believe in religion. No. That's
not the case at all.
Absolutely not. Or
even if you don't believe in God, I know some of the nicest atheists in the world.
Same.
They have more moral compass than a lot of
absolutely.
I believe y'all are speaking to a niche, like a sector of the Christian population, because there's not every part of it. And plus, as we said, especially in the world of today, where people are going outside of the church and they're finding God for themselves, or people that have been in the church so long and have been so rooted into it, they found their own way, or they've lost what the word was and they figured out what it is.
And that's what I believe in.
As it pertains to their life today. But for me, I just don't see a point into dig into that, because it just doesn't, it's a non-factor for me. So as y'all say, it's cool. Like I don't have an issue with anybody saying they don't like and this, that, and the other, but cool. There's a section of Christians that believe and they push a certain way. There's a section of niggas that do certain things to women. There's a section of people that fuck up communities. There's gonna always be something, so we can always dig at it. I just don't see the point in it unless it's a thing that plays like a big part. Like unless it's in my face, it's like it's out of sight, out of mind for me.
It's
right
not
now,
though.
it's a big part.
It's so not.
Right
it's
now,
so
it's
not.
a big part.
Thank you. We are leaning towards a Christian autocracy.
Yeah, the schools in Texas went last week. They had to start displaying the 10 Commandments in their classes.
Right.
Okay.
They had to.
No.
So
now but again, that's in your face. That's something that you've had to deal with. I haven't had to deal with that in my school.
Okay, but here's the thing: as long as you,
I was talking, goddammit.
Oh my God!
Sorry. The fuck, I haven't dealt with that in my school, but of course, my children, they do go to church, and they do go to church under different denominations. Now we speak about it as far as their level of it, but I'm not pushing, I'm not forcing any of that, because that just wasn't me, and I was raised in a Christian.
Do they have a choice to go to church?
Household. Do they have a choice? One of them doesn't. But then I don't think there's ever really come up where they said a conversation of, do you want to go to church or do you not want to go to church? You know, I don't think there's ever been a conversation, but it's not like a forced thing. But her mom goes, so she goes. Now my son, more so him, he's the one that be like, hey, I want to go to church today. Or if I don't want to, that's more so with him. And like me, I had the choice. Well, I didn't have the choice up until I was able to have, I guess, the power of choice. Then I could choose if I wanted to or if I didn't want to.
I didn't have the choice up until I was 30.
I didn't have the choice.
30?
Yeah, she's
it was
not
expected because my family founded the church.
She's in a
church. And I later found out it was a cult. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was forced to go to the church.
Gotcha.
I had the choice.
It wasn't that we did not have a choice. It just wasn't something that was spoken of.
It wasn't
spoken. It wasn't like, oh, I'm making you get up and go to church. It was like, okay, let's get ready and go to church. It wasn't. It wasn't that it wasn't a choice, but it wasn't a choice.
I went to visit my aunt. I had moved away from the church. I lived in a different state, and I went to visit my aunt. And she was like, we're going to church. And I was like, oh, I can't go. I have nothing to wear. And she's like, well, it's good that we're the same size. Here's your outfit.
Now get your ass in the Lord's house.
Right. You bring your ass on.
We're gonna wrap that up. We're gonna have another episode about this because it's a good conversation. Yes, Britt, I'm trying to give it to you. So Britt will end it and then we'll move on. Britt?
No, I was just going to say, I actually was given a choice. My father was raised in a Black Pentecostal household in Houston, and he had no choice. It was multiple days a week in church. So he raised me to have a choice. But because of that, I had a stepmom who was a Mormon. So I was in Mormon church when they had just allowed Black people in. I have gone to synagogue. I have gone to a Christian church, the Church of Christ, that turned out to be a cult. I have looked at.
Did you burn a little bit when you went in the synagogue?
No. I have looked at the Muslim faith. I have thought about, I have looked at Hinduism. I have looked at, so many other religions. And I landed in my 30s on Catholicism. I know.
I'm sorry.
And
welcome to the cult.
I got baptized because I was not baptized as a child. So I am a baptized Catholic.
Catholics
but
drink.
No longer,
drink to that.
But I no longer believe in organized religion. And that all comes from the fact that I was given a choice. I believe in God. I deeply believe in God. And I think the Bible is a lovely book of parables. And I think that is based upon the fact that people's recollections were far too removed. And a lot of it is to explain things that could not be explained at the time. Does not mean I don't believe in God or Jesus. But the problem is Christianity as a whole sees me as a heretic, even though I say I believe in God. It's not about believing in God. It's about believing in a man-made institution.
Yeah,
that's what gets you called a heretic.
The current state of Christianity is 100% man-made.
Yes. And absolutely.
We all sitting around praying to the same Jesus and the same God in some instances. And Baptists think that Catholics is going to hell, think that Protestants is going to hell, think that Mormons is going to hell, think that Pentecostals is going to hell, think that Lutherans are going to hell. We can't all be going to hell. I mean, we might be.
Right.
You know who going to hell?
We might be.
The man that fired Mr. Tenderism. You going to hell.
He fired him?
And now we're back on track because
more about that than I do about religion.
You can't fire that old man. They said he wasn't even really working there. He was just like hanging around.
He was the mascot.
Yeah, he was basically the mascot on the payroll.
Well, here's the thing. And this is why I did that, because I want to talk about black folk, the culture, how we move it, how we create it, how we mold it, and then they take it. Because we are the reason that this planet constantly moves, and yet we are still the reason that the planet hates our black asses.
It's not the gravitational pull?
No, it's about negrodom. It's about niggas. Okay. You know, there was a song that said Negroes make the world go round. Or was it gangsters? Either way.
It was gangsters.
And it was black folks. But it was black folks who made the song. But actually, it was People Make the World Go Round, and I believe that was Donny Hathaway. But by people, I'm going to say us, because
I like the Curtis Mayfield version.
Yeah, that one's a tough one, too. I will say... Come on now. Oh, no, okay. We are the trendsetters. We are the tastemakers. Everything we do, everybody copies. And if they don't copy, they outright steal it. Why do I say that? Well, here we go. Music. Yes, you had your minuets and your waltzes and your orchestras. But when it took some old pain black folks to strum that guitar and gave the blues, which gave birth to rock and roll, and gospel, which gave birth to, well, damn near
correction, just really quick. Mozart was influenced by a black man.
Okay, thank you. Mozart was listening to Baby Keem.
And Beethoven was a black man.
I've heard
you
that.
Really got to stop doing that, because it makes you sound like you're farting. Just
you can hear it?
Yeah.
You hear the click?
You hear the up and the down.
Know. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just didn't want to breathe heavy. I don't want to offend Jason anymore, because Jason came for me earlier.
I don't want to offend Jason.
It's okay. It's okay, Rhea. You are not my mother. We understand.
No.
Get it?
Nigga,
I heard it. I was so embarrassed.
I said, somebody know about all the new snacks on the episode today.
Baby B. But again, no, I just want to bring it up because everything that we do, it just reminds me of that sign. I believe in Trenton, New Jersey, where it says Trenton makes what the world takes. And it really does equate to what black folks make, the world takes. So I'm looking online, trying to check out some cool things. And I noticed that Walter Johnson, better known as Mr. Tenderism, who made this place called Destination Smokehouse, I believe, or Destination Smokehouse, a household name, to the point where folks had to line up like they were going into the club.
And I heard this shit wasn't even that goddamn good.
Right. It just
Well,
falls off the bone. It's not tasty
Keith
though.
Lee Keith Lee said it was actually fairly delicious. But it is because of Keith Lee that the secrets and the dirt comes out. If you haven't seen the video, he goes to visit Destination Smokehouse, um, orders his food, enjoys it. Oh my goodness, tenderism really does exist. He went to go do what he does best, give a tip, and say, hey, this is a place you should visit. So he wanted to meet Mr. Tenderism, and he wanted to give him a tip of $4,000. And the owner of said location said that can't happen. The tip would have to be split up amongst everybody.
Nigga, fuck you very much.
No.
So he wasn't able to meet Walter Johnson as well as
He got
give him
whisked
Mr.
away
Personal.
by security.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he initially went in there and he was like, oh, he was like, I want to talk to him, and he was like, oh, he can't. He's about to do an
Right,
interview. He can't come out here and talk to you.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
what the fuck?
and it really does remind me how a lot of things that we bring forth is pretty much swiped and taken away. And I didn't know that tendonism is now trademarked.
So explain
We are
how we got fired.
products.
How
We
did you
are
get fired?
products. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
He was just a
supposedly
figurehead.
the owner of Destination Smokehouse or whatever it is, Destination.
So he
Smoke,
don't want no more
whatever.
business, is what I'm hearing.
It's pretty much it because
Okay.
Mr. Tendonism put a video up on Instagram where he's saying, "Hey, look, I'm just getting off the highway. This is visit my Instagram page, visit my social media. I am the original, the real Mr. Tendonism." And I'm just like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And then I found out they parted ways. But folks had started to see that Walter was shooting videos of the owner for social media. And the guy
Rhea, we can hear you.
supposedly
I'm sorry.
is that Rhea?
Yes, I don't.
No,
No,
that's
that's
not
a
me.
fan.
That's not me. That's not
I
me.
can still hear it.
It's like a fan or something. Hold up. We ain't gonna stop this show.
That's Jason Big
One
Bell
sec-
Pepper Nose.
Oh. Hold on.
Hold on. I want to see if it's me.
Spicy.
It is Jason. It's you got like
I wasn't lying.
There's
That's
like a
Jason's
fan.
ass.
do you have a fan running?
It's not me.
I don't even have nothing. That's what I'm saying. I don't even have nothing running behind me.
Do you have it might be your mic, it might be the cord, it might be getting some kind of
It's
frequency.
Damn, you got
Oh.
that Rhea breathing.
See, it stopped. It stopped.
Yeah, it's not going on right now.
Oh, you know what? We'll get through it. We will get through it. It's okay. Technology is a mofo.
Somebody likes it.
Yep. Somebody. Oh,
Shit.
tell them. White and Republican.
It's Bill Pepper Nose. I'm sure I'm gonna stick it up somewhere.
But I really want to get y'all feelings on it, man, because it trips
bullshit.
me out. It really
Because
trips
that
me
man
out.
is 85 years old.
Is it?
And he brought
he's
the
old. He's
attention
fairly old.
to that funky ass restaurant.
Right.
Because the business was a coffee shop. He met Walter. They start chit chatting. Walter started working there. Walter cooked some food one day. And he said, you remember that, remember the ribs I would make? And this ain't why don't we just put it on the menu? And the guy who owned the place was like, okay, sure, fine. Shit sold out. Okay, well, let's try this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And what was Destination Coffee House became Destination Smokehouse. Now, his thing is, well, I run the day to day. It was my business, and we did this and did that. It's a very what's old boy, the whiskey, Jack Daniels and Uncle Nearest. And that's what a lot of folks are equating it to. But to where hopefully it don't take 100 years for Uncle Nearest's family to finally reap the benefits of, here's what I taught this white man on how to, make whiskey. Good whiskey, mind you. Because Jack
Didn't
Daniels
that
knew how
happen
to
to
make
famous
whiskey, but it wasn't
Amos?
good.
As well.
Yes, he did the cookies. The company pretty much ousted him
Yeah.
and took over. Yeah.
And still sell them under the name of Famous Amos.
Right. Yep. But again, it kind of irks me, man. Like it really irks me. Like, give that man his props, give him his cut. But there's so many people talking about he's not.
Why don't y'all stop going into business with white people and trusting them? Just a thought.
True.
Here's the other thing. Honestly, I truly believe that they have never stopped looking at Black people as ways to make something, products, revenue streams. That's really all it is about. Anything that we come up with, they will find a way to utilize it. For God's sakes, I was listening to Pod Save America, and one of them was like, and he became a crash out.
Well, there's a clip going around. It was from a few weeks ago, where Marcelo Hernandez from Saturday Night Live was giving them the hip slang that everyone uses. Mm-hmm. But he said, this is just what Black people say, that the young people have taken and made popular slang. So he actually gave homage to Black people and letting everybody know that we have created it.
I mean, people got mad when Johnny Cash went off about who taught him really how to play the guitar. And it was a Black man. It was a Black man that showed him how to really play that guitar.
I mean, think about how much slack motherfuckers got for saying that people like Prince were their influence and they were white people's greatest guitar players. And they're like, well, shit, Prince was my influence. I played like this because of him. And motherfuckers was like, what?
Jimi Hendrix, same
thing.
Like,
bitch, are you fucking retarded?
I remember arguing with Brian Lyndhurst in the 7th grade.
Not Lyndhurst.
And
that man's whole government name.
He said Prince was good for a Black person. He was a good guitar player for a Black person. And I said, no, he's a good guitar player, period. It doesn't matter if you're Black or white. He's a good guitar player, period. Right. And years later, when we got in high school, we started fucking around. That's when he actually said, you know what? You were right about Prince.
Notice how the story went back to something white.
Jason's face.
Yo, letting him smash after he said that about Prince. Come on, man.
Do you see how the story went back?
She might be able to get us where we need to.
Jesus.
But on that note,
I fucked the white supremacist. It's okay.
But I got your information.
He gave me all his plans.
I changed his mind. He think Prince is a good.
He apologized.
Yeah, after he got that Black love.
Yes, because you put your pussy on his face. Of course he apologized.
I sure did.
Oh my God, I'm a huge fan.
Did you put your foot in his mouth?
No, I didn't put the foot in his mouth.
Oh, she'd have did that. That motherfucker would have said the Staple Singers was the greatest band of all time.
But he
the
still
Jackson
wants
5
it.
outdid
50 years later.
To this day, bitch?
To this day.
Talk your shit.
That's how she put it on them. Put it on them.
Wait, you said you was in 7th grade.
We had the conversation in 7th grade. We didn't start fooling around till senior year.
Okay, but 50 years later, you did.
First of all, sir, I know your ass is not talking. Shut the fuck up.
Who?
Don't be shaming nobody for when they started fucking.
It wasn't in 7th grade. I swear it wasn't in 7th grade. I was a virgin in 7th grade.
Jason, trying to shame. Jason. Even if it had been in 7th grade, don't be trying to shame nobody for when they started fucking.
I was not shaming. I was just saying that nigga been thinking about that pussy for 40 years.
He sure has.
Okay, well, you know what?
Red said and has.
Woo! Lord have mercy. But again, we got to get back on track.
Damn, Ray.
This ain't the pussy conversation.
I salute you, goddamn. 40 years,
Cheers.
A long time.
But you know what? Congratulations. Your vagina is Black history. Good
it
job.
Is.
Teaching.
It is.
Teaching. Trump's going to get it.
One.
Yeah, each one teach many. So.
Was he white, though?
Not many.
He was
Brian
white.
Lyndhurst?
Nigga, Lyndhurst.
White.
No, but you said like
Lyndhurst.
No, but you said Black history, so.
He was 6'5", blonde hair, blue eyes. He was an All-American.
We should want to put that fact in the book. I mean, I'm just trying to. Raya could probably add a different section in the book rather than that white man thinking about her cat for 40 years. Like, let's do black facts that she collects black dolls.
if Alex Haley can have a bestseller,
that was a reparations book.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put that in the book. That was a reparations book.
Mm-hmm. Did she get anything out of it?
On your face.
Anthony, that's the question. Did you get anything out of it?
I got rides back and forth when we were doing our project.
That is.
He picked me up and brought me home.
She didn't have to sit in the back of the bus. This is reverse
No public
Miss
transportation for Raya.
Driving Miss Raya.
Okay.
Brian, you sure is my good friend.
We went to the
cornfield. She was riding in his car and riding on his face.
That's who you was fucking in the cornfield?
In the cornfield, yep. Him and my ex-boyfriend.
Same spot?
Oh, my goodness.
Same spot.
Oh. Wow.
It was popular. I lived in the country. The cornfield was popular.
While in a cult, mind you. All this while
but I mean, going to cornfield.
Going to church 3 times a week. I was a messy little church girl.
What's that?
Hey, we don't kink shame. If she like fucking
I'm
in
not kink
cornfield,
shaming.
by all means.
No,
do you in the hominy, ma'am? Do you?
I would just be so scared.
Not in the grit.
No, it was nobody out there.
Why? Why would you be scared?
I've seen too
many
many
how
movies.
Tall cornfields are?
I've seen too many movies where people have
this
died.
This bitch been watching what's the fucking
Children
the
of the Corn.
No, the one where the motherfucker come out every 20 years, 30 years, 40 years.
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
Listen, a lot of people die in cornfields. I'm not risking it. I'll be like, babe, let's go somewhere else.
That is true.
Nah, I risk it for a good nut.
Oh wow, Children of the Cornfields. Oh.
I lost a contact in his car, and he paid for a new one.
Was it a blue? Was it a blue eye contact?
No, I didn't wear blue eyes.
Oh, excuse
my
me.
regular
She said
eyes.
she didn't need to, motherfucker.
I had great contacts.
Yeah.
I was still pulling them,
ma'am.
My freshman year of college.
Oh, excuse me.
Nah,
All right.
I tried the gray.
It's a whole lot of regret you're preaching there, Rhea, but we love you for it, girl. You did the dirt work that most sisters wouldn't.
He was a 6'5" white boy All-American. That bitch wasn't putting in no work. She was pissing off other white girls.
He was dating the head cheerleader.
He went to marry one and got rich.
I mean, we don't know that.
he.
Oh, he's a bum?
At our high school, our 10-year high school reunion, he left his wife at the table to come sit with me and talk to me. And I was like, "What about your wife?" He's like, "She's fine."
Ew, that's so gross.
Wow.
I know that's right. I know that's right. That shit made Rhea's pussy jump at the table. She was like, "Oh."
And right after that, the wife took everything. Way to go, girl. Just breaking white homes like you should. That is why she has our Mata Hari. You break them, Rhea.
Right?
Break them. Break them. Rhea's vagina said,
All the Caucasians
like that.
to the back. Immediately.
We like that.
That's why we love her. But I do have the video of Walter Johnson where he said, look, this is, he didn't break down what really happened, but this was the video that caught me, that made me want to talk about it for this round table. It just tripped me out. It broke my heart.
You good?
Here it is.
Hey, this is official Mr. Tendenism coming to y'all. I just got off the freeway kind of late at night, but I want to know y'all come on my page. Official Mr. Tendenism, Walter Johnson. Yes, sir. Y'all come on down now. I'm the Tendenism original, not nobody else. The original Tendenism. Booyah.
I don't understand the point of that video, but okay.
Booyah.
He's like, come on down to what, nigga? You got fired. Where am I coming to?
No, he has his own. He has his own little thing that he's working on. He's trying to start his own little food. I think he wanted to do not a restaurant, but more of a food truck.
Food truck? Okay, I would support
one of
it.
the things, and the fact that they're trying to trademark his phrase now. The guy that owns Destination Smokehouse did not come up with that phrase. That is him.
Right.
That don't
He's
mean
the
shit.
one.
It's all about who makes it to the patent office first.
Right. But then again, that can be beaten if you have all the information at hand. And those videos could help him.
It could
But
prove
it could also hurt him. We'll see. But
I hope he gets his coin.
Yeah. But in celebration of Black history, it is the 100th anniversary of Black History Month. We spoke about it a few episodes back. It started off as, I love this, Negro Appreciation Week.
Carter G. Woodson.
That's the Yeah, Carter G. Woodson was like, you know what? Goddamn secretaries get flowers. Niggas deserve them too. I want to do teachers be getting flowers with teacher appreciation. What about our black asses? And lo and behold, he did the work, and it took Gerald Ford to make it a month for it to be truly recognized by the United States. So, congratulations to that. I'm going to ask a question. I know I'm springing this on y'all. Do y'all have a either Black history fact or a figure in Black history that somewhat inspires you? We're going to start with Britt. Don't you say Huey Newton.
No. Honestly, it's Malcolm X.
Oh,
Malcolm
Lord,
Little.
that man is... Okay. Yeah. All right. No, hey, that is dope. We going to go with Jason.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I figured that shit. I guess Martin Luther King.
Okay. No, it's cool. I know. That's why I said I'm springing it on y'all. This is all impromptu. Well, Rhea probably gonna say her vagina because it made history, but because it brought colors together, brought blacks and whites together. Rhea.
Yes. Tupac Amaru Shakur.
Okay. See, I was waiting for Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, but
no, I gotta go with Tupac. He was my original.
Okay, cool. Helene.
A big one in my house because my mom worked at the FAA was always Bessie Coleman.
Okay, first black female pilot.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am. Nice. Jazz.
I'm gonna say Nat Turner.
Nice.
As soon as I read his story when I was younger, because my mother had gotten a set of African American books, really nice set of books, and his was one of the first ones that I read.
Okay,
so, yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. He became furniture, but his legacy is way stronger than the ottoman he became.
Why would you mention that?
Because I wanted to show you the savagery of the folk who did it to him. I was going comedic. I was going to say Buff from the Fat Boys because it gave a little chubby Anthony hope that I could become.
Fat Boys are back.
Goddamn right.
And you know they can never be whacked.
The
Fat
Boys
are back.
And you know it's the Fat Boys. Yeah. So, no, actually, man.
Fun fact, Prince Marky D was my friend on Twitter.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Marky
Rest in
D.
peace to him.
Rest in peace to Buff. I believe Kuraski is the only
he's the only one still
survivor.
alive, right?
Yeah. But he had lost a lot of weight. He had lost
That's
a lot
probably
of weight.
why he's still alive.
Yeah. And what was crazy, Marky D was the smallest one of the group.
He was, but he had issues.
He was the dark skinned one, right?
He was the Puerto Rican one.
The Latino.
Oh, the Latino one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the smallest, wasn't he?
Him and I used to go back and forth on Twitter all the time and DM stuff.
Did y'all ever link up?
But no,
I didn't.
Ray don't like Fat Boys.
No, that's not my deal.
No.
I'm the Fat Boy lover, not Rhea.
Rhea like that lean shit. She don't know how to handle neck bone.
Bitch, you're missing out. You're missing out. Just saying.
But anyway, there's so many, but I will say, I really wish this man was in his field when I was a kid, and I will always say that. But it is definitely Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson is, to me, he is that, and Ian's hair.
All I saw was hair.
Right?
Yeah, he got that. He got what's my boy used to play with the Pistons? Ben Wallace. He got that Ben Wallace flow. So one more thing I do want to talk about is how Black history.
Just want to put that
And
out there.
now you see why the man is.
They try to discredit that man at every turn, and that man is so unbothered. I love it.
They tried to get him on a sexual assault scandal.
Yeah.
They tried to Me Too his ass, and that shit rolled off him like a fucking water off a duck's back.
Have you seen his hair?
It does not bother him. I love that for him. He is so motherfucking unbothered that I love that shit.
You want to know the crazy thing? I might have put it in the group chat or in the Discord where he was breaking down who's the savage race, who's the most animalistic.
Oh yeah.
Who's more akin to the apes than anything. And I just went, and here is Neil deGrasse Tyson teaching these devils, flaming these Yakubians. But again, when you know things, you know things. And there are people who don't want to know those things. And they're still pissed off that he took Pluto out of the out of the planets. So
I mean, I'm a little mad about that, but I get it.
Yeah. So he still got that hatred. But it is Neil deGrasse Tyson, man. I respect that brother so much. Now, if he did some fuck shit, I got to learn how to separate.
He did marry a white woman, and I was like, ew, but, it is what it is.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. He took one for the team. But because it is the 100th anniversary of Black History has been celebrated in the White House for a very, very long time.
Oh,
and that hasn't stopped.
Not the coons.
Oh, no. Not that granny with that bullshit.
Why?
Okay.
Bullshit.
I actually wanted to play that, and then I kind of stopped because I do know it is a hilarious moment for many, but the situation why she's there, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to that. But we may use it again.
You can have compassion for her.
Yeah, I have compassion, but I could still clown her ass.
Yeah.
But I do want to play this new game, and I hope everybody participates. I want folks to have fun with it. And I call this Black History, which will now be a part of America's History newest game.
Who are these niggas?
And
wait, what did that say?
Who is these niggas?
Who are these niggas?
Okay.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, at this White House in the year of anybody's Lord of 2026, the Trump administration had their Black History celebration program.
He gets such a hard on Black people like him.
With his blacks.
He does.
And
he loves
it's so weird.
It's so weird.
I have to play this because
these are my Negroes.
These are the Negroes.
They love me.
Here it is. This happened this year. Okay. I really, really, really want our people to read up on civics and American history as well as our Constitution. Because the man cannot have 4 more years. Please stop. Please.
Thank you.
But the one thing that made me it didn't weird me out, but it weirded me out was the adulation and this ass kissing that a lot of these folks who got up to the podium did. I'm not talking too much about grandma or granny.
But they do it out of fear because they're afraid of what will happen. No. I'm not excusing. I'm not excusing or anything. I'm saying part of that adulation too is a lot of them would rather be on the winning side. And since they see this is the winning side, that's what they're going to pick because it supports whatever they're thinking. But rest assured, they know what would happen if they went against him publicly. Anyone who supported him publicly, went against him publicly, they see what happens. Fear is why so many stay in line. But it doesn't mean they don't support it. They're just afraid to go against it.
I disagree. That's not fear. They're very Steven coded from Django, and they're not scared. They want what old boy had. What's the nigga that Jasmine Crockett annihilated when she brought up his record? Yes, they
Who's
want
in trouble right now?
proximity in assimilation, because you notice that all the men are weird to white women and they coon and buffoon and shuck and jive. They want proximity. They're not fucking scared. They're not shivering somewheres like, oh massa, I can't go against you. No, they in their minds think that the closer I get, the better I can get, the more money I can get, the higher position I can get, and I will be looked at as the good Negro, and I can somehow turn the tide of how black people are looked. But in actuality, I don't give a shit about how black people are looked. They are ultimately, they're fucking grifters at the end of the fucking day. They're gonna glob on and gleam on to anything that's so close to whiteness that they can get, that they think is gonna give them the upper fucking hand. Because you can't find me one of these black men that are in that close of a proximity to Donald Trump that is married to a black woman. Find me one.
I'm going to say this really quick. I concede the floor to Helene. She is correct. I still think there is a small amount of fear somewhere in there, but I completely see where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's going to be a very hard sell. I don't know any. I'll be honest with you. I do not know any.
There's
the last one that I know that was a Trumper was Herman Cain. Wait, and he wasn't. Yeah. He was a Trumper by default because he was a fucking Republican.
Can I use Ben Carson?
He wasn't jumping.
Yeah, Ben Carson, wife is
Ben Carson.
black.
Yeah, his wife is black.
Yeah,
his wife is black. Yeah.
Yes, I found somebody.
So,
do I win the game? Did I win? Yes,
you do.
You win.
Oh man, yep, you got it, Jazz. Way to go! And
where's after that person initial term, where has Ben Carson been?
Still looking for his briefcase that went away in the car.
We've not heard hide nor hair of Ben Carson, just like we have not heard hide nor hair of Trump's last VP.
Where's Omarosa at?
I actually know. I have heard
the last time I saw
Trump's
Omarosa,
last VP. I heard from Trump's last VP, by the way.
The last time I saw Omarosa, she was surprisingly sitting on a couch as they were doing the draft. And she was at somebody's house when they got called for the fucking draft. Do y'all recall that? People, they pan. You know how when they call for the draft, they pan to the house and wherever the draftee is at. She was sitting on the couch of some draft player's house, and of course he was with a white girl. But I can't remember who the draft pick was, and that was literally the last time I saw Omarosa.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Tim Scott, I think got his backlashes after saying after voicing his opinion and disgust of the social media posts with the Obamas and apes. If you don't know, dear God, it's sad. He's getting his token has been spent so many damn times. It's not even funny. Candace Owens is on a crusade to destroy Tipusa.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? What's my boy from Texas, Helene? With his head is shaped like Hammerhead from Spider-Man. He's the mayor of Dallas. Wesley, is his name Wes?
No, now the mayor of Dallas is Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson. Okay, he's got a funny shaped head. They just did a promo with his wife praising Donald Trump, saying, Donald Trump is like a grandfather to my kids. He's
that guy?
Is it him? No.
That's the mayor of Dallas.
He could be in Street Sharks.
This is the mayor of Dallas.
That nigga say Street Sharks. Yeah, that's Eric Johnson.
Okay, but that's another guy. He was a mayor of some city. I can't remember.
Wait. I know who you're talking about. Because he had ads on TV.
Right. I don't remember where he's from. Could have been I thought he was from Texas. My bad.
He was. He was. Oh fuck! I can see those stupid ass ads in my mind.
Yeah, my apologies to Eric Johnson. I didn't mean to say you had a head like Hammerhead.
He's a Republican. Fuck him.
Okay, well, then no feeling mutual, no retract on the retract. But yeah, they are still there. They are there. I think what it is that the crumbs that are being pushed to them is mighty appetizing. because you're going to celebrate a month that this administration is trying to erase from the history books. That's the thing that got me. And now that go ahead, Britt.
No, I was just going to say that with this administration, the level of cognitive dissonance is so high. It's so prevalent. And that's exactly what that celebration was. Every Black person in that room knew intrinsically their rights as Black people are in danger, but and still their brain tells them, like Helene said, it is in their best fucking interest to go along, because the closer they are to whiteness, the better off they are and the safer they are, and life is better for them. It's amazing how you can do that.
They earn more admiration from whites being the single sources of the Black friend. They like being able to be that, well, I have a Black friend that said, or they want to be the only Black in the room, or they want to be that one Black friend that somebody can say that I have a Black friend. And they think that they are above the stereotypical
but I also
bullshit
think
that comes along with being a Black person.
I think they also, along those lines, I think they also like being the only source of Blackness to a bunch of white people. They love being the gatekeepers of what makes good Blacks them.
Yeah,
and
because they like the fact that white people will come to them to get the well, I mean, is it okay for me to say, of course it's okay? Because I just watched one the other day, one of the motherfuckers with bad gums and an ugly white wife talking about how I watched the whole Donald Trump video, and it was all the Democrats as apes in the jungle and animals in the jungle. There's no apes in the fucking Lion King, you fucking asshole, coon ass, bitch ass, Black ass, raggedy, big gum bastard. And why do all these niggas have little teeth and big gums?
Damn.
Like, all of them need better dental coverage.
Yeah.
You know,
every fucking
that's
last one of them.
Genetic inferiority, because
it's like that fucking chin for white people.
Yeah, it is. It is
Habsburg chin.
It's our Habsburg chin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Black ass, big ass gums and little bitty chiclet ass teeth, and then got the damn audacity to be just a cheese and like about you ain't got big gums, Jason.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Well,
But they love shucking and jiving. Like, this shit is ridiculous. I will at least say, you know what? I will at least give Candace Owens a little bit of a prop, because she wasn't the shucker or jiver, really and truly. She would say what the fuck she was, not to get twisted. She's a grifter. But she was not the shucking and jiving type like some of these other ones were. Like the fucking Hodge twins claiming that they wanted to go to the white land, where the white state where these motherfuckers was building white houses and was asking permission if they can be the only Black people there. Or that fucking Officer Tatum or whatever his name, talking about he wouldn't cry if his kid died or his wife died, but he started crying on air when Charlie Kirk got popped. Nigga, what? You wouldn't cry for your kid, but you on air boo fucking hooing for Charlie Kirk, a motherfucker that you didn't even know.
It's the responses from the white people that gets me every single fucking time, because the white people are like, we don't fucking want you.
They don't. And they've told
them
repeatedly. Fucking Byron from what's that stupid ass show? The fucking red pill shit tried to go to the RNC and they kicked his fucking ass out.
Myron,
whatever the fuck his dumb ass name is, and they kicked his stupid ass out. Or that other gay Black man that went up and they started heckling him and throwing shit at him and kicked his Black ass out, and he's like, I can't believe it, why can't you? And then returned and was like, well, these are my people. The motherfuckers that kicked you out, the motherfuckers that was hurling insults at you and was physically trying to physically put hands on you and was harming you, those are your people? Okay. You shall right. Go on over there with them, because I can't wait till you end up from somebody's tree, because that's what is going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel bad for it either. You're going to swing in the wind, bitch.
Because Black men don't hang themselves, bottom line. They don't. Not in public.
Right.
No. Absolutely not. So Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But they don't see it that way. They see themselves as different, as special, as better than the rest of their kin. And will do whatever it takes to not have to go back to their people and say I was wrong, which they won't do.
Mm-hmm. They're all out here pulling a Clarence Thomas.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing, man, because
Candace Owens used the NAACP to sue some white boys, and then 15 years later turned around and said the NAACP wasn't needed, and that they shouldn't be an entity. But you used them when you needed them, and then said that they should be defunded. They don't need to be. There doesn't need to be an NAACP. It's something that it segregates us. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, look, I know we spoke about her, and I'm trying to see. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna run it because I think this is where, when you have this kind of trauma, it can be played. You can get played real easy. So I don't want to be disrespectful to her, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Oh, who is it? I'll be disrespectful. Who's
it? Her?
Okay, it's her name is Felicia Cooks. She was the grandmother who was at this year's Black History celebration at the White House.
Fuck that old bitch.
Hold on. I want to play a little bit of what she said because it is something that kind of okay. So I'm gonna just run it where it is. Whew, here we go. We're gonna watch this, and then y'all can say what y'all got to say because did a little bit of research about this situation. All right, so here is Felicia Cooks, who is at the podium, and they say she's just speaking truth. I say she's just kind of getting played.
I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over because he allowed his constituents, his people to come to my house to interview me to talk about the murder of my grandson. It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I marched, I rallied, I pulled out other families in the District of Columbia that had murders and did not have answers. Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me, Democrats, get mad at me. Until this Republican sent his constituents, his people out there to interview me in my home. Have you ever heard of a thing? Then they invited me twice before Congress to testify for the beautiful bill that's going to change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a harsh crime, you do harsh time. Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on. I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news, hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be standing up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off of him. And Grandma said it.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. That's what
I She is his magical Negro.
He ain't even hug her.
Magical Negro.
A peck bitch. That's all right. Get off stage.
That part.
He ain't even hug her. Like, he said, I want your
He was like,
Now, here's something.
And then gave her the pat on the back to dismiss her.
I want to say this. It is sad what happened to her and her family.
Anthony.
Felicia Cooks. Felicia Cooks.
Now,
Forlesia.
I thought it sounded stupid.
Okay.
Exactly. I agree with Jason.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
It does play into our game, which is known as See, it don't want to play now. The Lord is like, don't be rude now, but I'm gonna have to.
Who are these niggas?
Now I'm gonna say this. Her grandson was killed.
Marty William McMillan.
Yes,
Excuse me, Marty William McMillan.
In 2017.
And that is terrible.
Which is terrible, but here's the thing. Who was president in 2017? Who was president in 2017? I'm just asking the question. Please, if y'all know the answer, say exactly. That was Trump won. That was Mr. 45 himself.
This judge sentenced defendant to 16 years in prison for killing evidence tampering.
Mm-hmm. Because of evidence
this kid's
tampering.
murder he got 16 years.
Okay.
And she mad at Democrats for this?
Right. Well, the whole thing is she tried to pull people in to help her in her just cause. This is 2017. We are now in 2026. This is 9 years later. And now Trump shows up and do just cause?
So this is what it cost. So this is what she was willing to sell her community out for. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying this is it. Everybody supposedly has a price. And sadly, it is terrible. It is a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
But simply because that man came in and interviewed you, which is great. Somebody wants to pay attention to what happened. Somebody wants to give a voice to your grandson who you feel has been silenced. Is wonderful. But do you see everything that you sold out by supporting him? Because I truly believe to him, she is his magical Negro. To get people to, because once again, Black people are commodities, they're products, they're not people. She is being utilized to pull in a specific demographic, to be kitschy, to be somewhat silly and, to be media worthy. He doesn't give a fucking goddamn about that fucking woman. He just knows how to use Black people to his advantage. He doesn't care about fucking any of them. Any that's done for him, he doesn't give a fuck. And that's the saddest part about it. As sad as the death is.
What is the grandmother rallying about? She doesn't think that he got enough time?
I think that's what it was, because they found the person who did it.
Because the boy had been in jail since 2018. He just hadn't gotten fully charged. He had been sitting in arraignment in jail since 2018. Then when his sentencing came in, he got 16 years for manslaughter and then 2 years for tampering, which to run congruent, but they gave him time served because he started his time in 2018. What is she looking for exactly?
She said you should get life if you're going to take a life. She wants him to get life in prison, but his charge was manslaughter. Manslaughter doesn't come with life, right? They, like first degree murder.
No.
If they would have did first degree murder, he probably would have gotten life. But manslaughter.
But they wouldn't have been able. In this case, they wouldn't have been able to do a first degree murder charge.
If that state upholds, you know what I'm saying, life imprisonment
it's
for
DC.
murder. Okay.
Right. It happened. No, I'm just saying it happened in DC.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing is, this is why I wish I could have got a friend of mine who lives here to come talk with us, because she's in DC. The federal government runs that town.
Right.
Yes, there's the mayor. Yes, they have other, local, government officials, but the United States government pretty much calls the shots in DC. So her claim of being called twice to go speak with Congress, I'm trying to find it. I don't see nothing in C-SPAN about her being there. Okay, so she was there. Okay, great. Thank you, Helene.
That wig.
I'm horrible, nigga.
I'm sorry.
Or we play, nigga.
Look like a dust bunny sitting on there.
Maybe she went to Tyler Perry Studios and got a complimentary
That's
wig,
exactly
Jazz.
where that wig came from.
That was from the Fall from Grace line.
Oh my God, that's exactly what it looks like, Anthony.
She's saying that there was nobody assigned to the case, that the family ultimately had to do the work themselves, and then that the prosecutor was reluctant to charge the guy with first degree murder, so he went with manslaughter. I'm not understanding how any of this is a Democrat's fault.
you would look at your local law enforcement at the end
Correct.
of the day.
Right.
Now, her stance and what they're using her for is the big, beautiful bullshit bill.
Right.
Which is supposed to ramp up money to law enforcement. Also give, which we've seen, have a much larger law enforcement presence in DC, which we saw. We saw FBI, we saw National Guard on the streets of DC. Supposedly crime went down. Congratulations.
What she doesn't seem to understand, I just want to say, is had her grandson not died, had he not been murdered, and she pushed for this big, beautiful bill that she's pushing for, her grandson would probably and has a great chance and a greater chance of being caught up in the machine work that she is advocating for now. Simply because it is not her grandson, she is willing to put every young black man on the chopping block. Simply.
Her grandson was already on the chopping block.
Right.
Because he was a previous offender his damn self.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm not saying that to say that he deserved anything or anything of the sort, but her son was a previous offender his damn self and was grandson and was not in anybody's prison.
But that's what I mean.
So
is
you can't cherry pick the shit that you like because it attains to who your kid is or your grandkid or your family member. So you want harsher penalties for convicted felons or for convictions. Your grandson had previous convictions, ma'am. Maybe if his ass had been in jail where he was supposed to, he wouldn't have ended up dead. Just saying.
And that's that right there. Exactly. That is, but she's pushing for that for her friends' grandsons and her grandnephews. She's pushing for that for young men that might bag her groceries. She is literally pushing it for young black men that she interacts with on a daily fucking basis. She is so myopic in her pain that she is willing to punish every young black man in her community.
Yeah. Well,
she's
I
just
think
being used as a pawn, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. But I look at it, and when she said the big beautiful bill, I said, okay, this is the ramping up of what happened back in 93 and 94 with the crime bill. But instead of a civilian, a regular American citizen like Miss Felicia was, and I say Miss, she's an elder, whatever.
And she was a previous dope addict, by the way.
Okay.
Just found that. She's a previous crackhead.
She's still a human.
Just found that out.
No, it's not about she's not a human. What it does is when you look at somebody who hasn't lived a sterling life, I'm sorry. I'm just saying it's kind of funny that you do that.
But what I'm saying is
shouldn't crackheads be in jail? Just saying.
If they get caught. This is 94 all over again. But instead of getting a regular U.S. citizen, 94 was all damn near the Black Congressional Caucus. When people like Charlie Rangel was, we need to be hard on crime.
I know him.
Of course, he's from New York.
How do you know him, Raya?
I met him at a Black Congressional conference.
Damn.
Yeah. He was
is that code for like orgy or something, or you was actually
no? I used to work for a state agency.
Politician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
making sure.
I think he has since walked his comments back, but with that said,
Charlie's dead, so he kind of walked.
No,
back.
I'm not saying he's not dead. I'm saying, but the comments eventually got walked back.
Well, no. The comment didn't get walked back. He got pissed because the bastardization of the crime bill itself. And he got some backlash because he was out of all the members of the Black Congressional Caucus, he was the most recognizable and prominent one that was talking about the crime bill. And there were promises that weren't kept. But the thing that happened was when Bill Clinton signed the bill, it goes into effect, and the money started pouring in, states went crazy. And the government didn't, oversee how the money really was being spent. And a lot of local municipalities started to militarize their police departments. All they did was follow Los Angeles County, straight up. So when Charlie Rangel came into the hot seat, I'm sorry, Brett, I'll give it to you. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, what was told to us and what we wanted is not what we got. Because of the fact that the oversight committees that were handling the funding didn't do their jobs and checked where the money was going. Because supposedly in the 94 crime bill, and please, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong, there were social programs that were included where, yes, you put money into law enforcement, but you also put it into social programs. Bring back arts programs, bring back, health programs, I guess, therapy, things like that. But that never happened because when the money got to the states went and said, ooh, we can get them AK-47s? Oh, get them out in the street. We can get bulletproof vests, tanks. Why does a podunk-ass Alabama town need a tank with a battering ram? And most of the motherfuckers live in trailer parks.
Podunk-ass white folks got come and take it stickers on the back of their cars and 2A stickers.
Nobody's taking your trailer.
That part. That they think they're militias.
Or your meth.
Get the fuck out of here.
You and your trailer and
you
meth.
can literally take it. You could hitch it to a truck and just drive off.
Right. With them in that motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Shut up, Clem. Can I just say that actually I was not incorrect? He was in the documentary 13th and he did walk his position back. I remember him. I just looked it up just to make sure. He did walk his position back and he said back then, and he gave his reasonings why he backed it and why then he changed his mind.
Okay, well, I was going before 13th. My bad.
Don't change
No, but I'm just saying, but he did. He changed his mind at that time.
Stick with it.
Well,
say that shit with your chest.
But that was the thing. Everybody was saying it with their chest in 94 because crack was at its apex. New York, NYC is basically right back into the 70s where the Bronx was burning. Los Angeles was going crazy. Here in New Orleans, what was New Orleans for a good while?
Murder capital, nigga.
Capital. So Baltimore is going crazy. All these big cities were going through some hell and high water.
Don't forget LA.
I said LA.
Yeah.
I said
Murder
LA.
capital was a hell of a time.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't that where gangbanging in Little Rock, didn't that come out around that time?
Yes, it did.
Nigga, that documentary had me rolling. I'm like, these country niggas is really out here thinking they doing something.
Chitty chitty bang bang, nothing but a quick thing.
Gang banging in
It
Little
was
Rock.
featured in
Snowfall.
They took that crack to that. They called Little Rock Little Crack Rock.
Yeah. Like everybody was going through it.
Look at Jason.
Even him. Jason said, that is not my home. Memphis, Tennessee.
That nigga
is where I'm
from. Memphis, bitch.
Memphis.
Where your accent at then?
Hey, man.
Accent gone. It was never there.
It's behind this Glock, nigga. What's up?
Hey, man.
Man, I ain't heard such a great Memphis accent since Terrence Howard.
Right.
He
tapped into his
I'm telling you, hey, man.
Anthony. He thought he was Simon. He thought he was like, all right, I need a scene. Ooh, Terrence Howard. Hustle and flow.
No, Jason,
tell me to fill out your pocket skinny, man.
Hell no.
Yeah. Man, black, when you gonna come back? But no, I mean, again, Houston was going through hell. Even in my little ass city, Lafayette, crack was rolling through because of the I-10 connection. Shit, UGK used to rap about my town. When you hit I-10, you go to 90, you at the port of Iberia. We all know what happened there. So we were in a crisis, and they thought that crime bill was going to change things, and it did. More prisons got built, more niggas got arrested.
Yep.
And it cleaned house. But guess what? It didn't fix anything because the social programs that were supposed to be funded didn't get $1. And since, like you said, Congressman Rangel, backpedaled and changed his whole outlook, he has every right because he was one of the loudest speakers to get that bill done. But now we don't need Congress. We can pull any Joe Schmo or Felicia off the street and say, hey, we know your problems. The fact that they came to her and used her pain and trauma to,
is diabolical.
Thank you. It's sick. There is no compassion or no empathy or sympathy for bringing that woman up there.
No.
That is opportunity that
Look,
Donald Trump had.
At your big grown age, if you can't see that you are being used as a political pawn, I don't care.
Especially in today's
we
climate.
have too many ways that you can receive, get, check, fact check information for you not to understand the bullshit that you got up on that podium and spouted about how you love that man and how he's not racist and this and that and this and that. He wouldn't have given you or your grandson an apartment. He would have, in fact, he would have taken out a full page ad for your grandson to be under a fucking jail along with 4 other black men at any particular time, even when it was found that he was found when he was found innocent. So I don't want to, I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for whatever happens to her. I don't feel bad for anybody else that was in that fucking room hooting and hollering and clapping along with her. You're a bunch of fucking idiots. And whatever comes to you, comes to you.
He's relying on the boomers' favorite thing, which is pay attention to the news. They don't do research typically. They're not a generation of cognitive thinkers. They pay attention to what is told to them. And if they watch enough of their own shit that tells them, that supports what they think, and that's exactly what she did. But like Helene said, regardless of her generation, she still can if she wants to. It is much easier to fact check than it was in 1992.
That part.
Yeah, but also think about it like this. What was one of the first things she started spouting? The Bible.
Oh my God, this fake Christianity.
Well, I don't think she's a fake Christian.
No, not her. I'm talking about the administration.
The administration.
Yeah. Okay, the administration. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. But I think that is one of the things we first and foremost will always cling on to immediately is that old time religion.
How do you look at Donald Trump and say that is religion? A Christian?
Oh, girl, he's
a
Christian.
Because the Bible is full of fallen people that the Lord has redeemed in His name.
These are the same so-called Christians that looked at Barack Obama and said that he wasn't, and called that man the Antichrist.
Right.
I don't know.
They think that Trump is sent to them to be some sort of divine leader
by Satan.
But by Jason's
are we forgetting how Satan came about? Are we forgetting that Satan was the fallen angel and the favorite of God? Are we forgetting any of these stories? You want to live in these fairy tales that are in your Bible, yet you forget them entirely. You're forgetting about the fallen angel. You're forgetting about God's begotten sons. You're forgetting about all of these things, and then you're looking at Donald Trump and saying, yes, that is the Christian that I want to idolize.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But I'm the heathen because I called somebody a sky daddy, but don't believe. And that goddamn podcast, the motherfucker, I don't know if y'all watch it, but the one where the son and the daughter interviewed a dumbass Trump parents.
Yes.
The motherfucker sat there last week talking about Catholics don't read the Bible. Bitch, what?
Are they going out vibes? What you mean?
Yeah. Apparently. He's like, no, I don't. Catholics don't believe in the Bible. Nigga, where? I literally got one for my first fucking communion. I'm looking at it. It's sitting on my dresser right now, talking about we don't believe in the goddamn Bible. You
Rhea could have been a perfect Catholic. She don't read
the Bible and will try to spout passages because you've learned one little excerpt or some shit, or want to tell us to go read the Bible, and you have not done that yourself. You have not researched it. You have not even fucking cracked it open, and then want to claim how Christian you are.
What's sitting on top of your Bible?
Picking.
All
right, Anthony, what were you about to say? Anthony, what was you about to say?
Look, this was sitting on top. Look, hemp hand sanitizer was sitting on top of it.
What was on it before?
Nothing. My rosary is wrapped around it. Thank you very much. That's my first communion rosary. Mind your business.
I seen that anal bead scrolling on the results too, nigga. I seen that.
That's not that Bible. That's not that Bible. The real Bible that's that is by the bed, that is a little different.
Yes. The Bible
that might be having something on it, but it doesn't have to.
But no, and like I said, I can have empathy and compassion for the loss of your grandson. Look,
I don't.
I feel you.
I do, but I don't give a shit about what she's saying about Trump.
Because the thing is, everything that she's talking about is going to do.
Didn't Charlie Kirk tell us we ain't supposed to have empathy? The empathy was made up.
But they want us to have empathy for him.
No,
but again,
not doing it.
Like I said, it's going to come off as token spin.
They're using her.
They're literally using this woman.
They're using her, and she's too stupid to see it.
And
she's going to be their new. I think she's going to be their new Silk, and what's the other bitch's name?
I think
Silk and Diamond.
She's going to be their new Silk and Diamond.
What happened to the other one? I know one passed away. Is the other one?
One died, and the other one is still. She's still on Twitter and shit, spouting bullshit.
Talking shit.
But she's not in.
She's not in the
public eye like that anymore. No.
And she's not in the Trump circle.
Because her gimmick is gone.
He said he didn't
know them.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know them.
Trump said she didn't know. Trump said I don't know that girl.
They weren't people. They were a gimmick. And when half of the gimmick, half of the trio that he peddled out and pushed upon the stage to gather more like them died, they were useless.
Is when Silk and Diamond were out, white people were like, they're great, they're beautiful, we love them, but blah, 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 blah. Look at them. Now, they look like two ghetto hot-ass messes. Remember what they look like? And then Jasmine Crockett comes out, hair done, nails done, not even exaggerated. Oh, she's ghetto, she's hood, but y'all love Silk and Diamond's hood asses, ghetto-looking asses with the plastered goddamn 80s updos, but y'all love that stupid looking shit. That they were beautiful. Nigga, get the fuck
They
out
don't
of
love
here.
them. Their beauty was them. It came from the allegiance. It's the allegiance. The allegiance was beautiful. That's what they found attractive, was the allegiance. Jasmine Crockett has no allegiance to Trump, so she's gross. She's terrifying and disgusting as far as they're concerned.
Well, I do say I'd love to talk about that next week, because it is that Texas race is getting hot.
That race is ridiculous right now.
Everybody and their mama is involved in this now. I'm seriously want to see what's going to happen after the fallout. But I will say we're going to start to wrap this up. But in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, when you see folks like this, you got to just, push away from them. Or as the great poet laureate Tommy Davidson would say,
we need to stay away from these niggas.
That was Tommy Davidson?
Who are these niggas? We need to stay away from these.
Tommy Davidson is such an anomaly. He's such a, I don't know, he's a conundrum.
Raised by a white family.
Because he was raised by a white woman, married a white woman, and he is so very, very black. And I just don't know. It's a conundrum. I don't like the conundrum that it is.
Well, it's like W. Kamau Bell. There are some who still out.
Jordan Peele. I mean,
Jordan
he's very
Peele.
black-centric, white mama.
Michael Key.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yep. Some of them, some folks just are. They know who they are, and they know the situation.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
I don't know.
Is Donald Glover fucking has a white wife?
His wife is white.
Not too much about Donald Glover.
Oh, I thought she was white.
Oh, is she?
No,
I thought she was Asian.
That's still. That doesn't matter. They're token. They're token.
But she ain't black.
She's a grace. He's got a grace.
But that's just it. Asians are the model minority, though. So
yeah, they will let the vampires in, Donald. They will
kick his ass out
first,
and then burn themselves in a bad effort.
No help. They will let the vampires in.
I'm just saying, I'm clowning. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hit it again, y'all. Look, seriously, heed these words.
We need to stay away from these niggas.
And because it is bad for our health. It really is. They are bad for our health and our progression. I'm just gonna throw it out there. So we got to start wrapping this up. I want to do a quick 2 things: question of the pod and quick recommendations.
Britt
So,
has the question.
No.
it
Oh,
better not be a
Lord.
dirt tip, but it will be.
Here's
So,
the thing,
ladies and
I don't
gentlemen,
remember what it is.
Oh
Do you,
my
Rayon?
god.
Wah,
Rayon,
No,
do
I
you
don't
remember
remember
it?
I don't remember what you wanted to do, but you wanted to do the question of the pod this week. That's all I remember.
I am not sober enough to remember that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Then there's no
this is
question.
what this is what
Well,
happens when
okay.
you
So
do
first,
shows with
there
potheads.
should be a question. You bitches suck. I want Jazz and Jason and
Okay.
Britt to answer last week's question.
Oh yeah. Okay. Please. Hold on. Let Helene give the question.
Do
Then
I have
we'll
to
go with
re-give
the
the
answer.
question? Okay.
Yeah, right
So the
quick.
question was, if you are in a relationship, you end up getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant
Somebody snorting
later
coke.
in
Who's
life.
that?
Somebody's house. This Jason's
Somebody's
house.
house
It gotta
full
be.
of
He's the only
kids.
one with motherfucking
That was
people.
me. That was
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
you are later in life, you get someone pregnant or you get pregnant. The other party says they don't want the kid, but you taken upon yourself to say, "Oh, I do though." But then you say, "But you gonna help me raise it." Who's right? Who's wrong? What's this like in this scenario? And do you keep said baby? Do you not? Is it fetus deletus? Do you kick a bitch in her stomach? I mean, what is it?
Yeah, I was
Jazz.
wild when y'all was talking about kicking her stomach. I'm like, damn, y'all probably get the damn
we
the
were
closet
not
hangers
wilding.
while she sleep. Like, like you have to
We were not Jazz.
No
We
more
were not
wire hangers.
wilding.
I don't have wire hangers in
It
my
was
house. So I
Ice
can't do
Cube.
that.
It was
No
not us.
wire
It was Ice Cube,
hangers.
Jazz.
Yeah,
So-
all my hangers are plastic, so I can't do
Same.
it.
But first, I would say you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's you can.
Don't you hate when you agree with a man? That's some bullshit.
No, I don't mind agreeing with men.
I do. It
I
hurts.
do.
And
It
what
hurts.
was the second question?
Ooh, Lord. Who
What would
hurt
I
y'all?
do?
Yeah.
What
We
would
would
you
have been
do?
doing booty activities where I wouldn't even know that. We wouldn't even worry about none of that. So like, I don't know what situations out here. Yeah. Like, what we doing?
I love that for
Booty
Jazz.
activity.
I do. I love that for Jazz.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
Jazz.
Who are these niggas?
Shoot up the poop suit.
I love that. Cheers to the booty activities.
One more.
What's that?
Whatever.
And then when he finished, he can suck his kids out. All right, I went too far. I went too far. My bad.
Yes.
No, I love
Round of
it.
applause. Round of
I love to
applause.
hear it.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Look at
Yes.
Anthony's
Look at
face.
Anthony's
Wow.
face.
Talk about Jason.
What did you say? What did you say?
You heard her right. You heard her right.
Anthony is clutching all of his pearls. Like,
Can I just say that is the perfect clip? Just that right there. And when he's finished, he can suck his kids out. That is the perfect clip right there.
Get your shit together.
No.
Jason is
She's talking.
Jason
She's
turned
talking nothing but facts.
Jason
You
turned
like
the
it. You love
doorman.
it.
Yo, why you in black and white?
Why you in black and white?
Ass nigga.
Ding dong. The fuck?
This nigga
All right, Brittany.
This is a sick Negro.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a sick
Hey,
Negro.
Jason, I said,
Sick Negro.
I had to get the edge
Don't yuck
back.
her
I had to
yum.
get the edge back.
Brittany.
Don't yuck her yum.
At all.
This is a sick Negro.
I ain't that freaky.
So
Whatever.
I actually went through this.
Oh,
I-
you
I
sucked
have
somebody's
a-
ass?
No, I had a baby at no.
Oh,
Got them
I'm sorry.
trombone lips. Aye.
I had a
Don't
baby
tuck them now,
daddy
goddamn. We see them on your face.
that
They
did
they
not
in
want
red.
it and advocated for me to fetus deletus, and then even
Oh, okay,
had
okay.
his family try to convince me to fetus deletus. I chose not to. I took no child support and never asked for a fucking dime.
But you were prepared to be a single parent, correct?
I was already a single parent. This is
Well,
I had already been a single parent, and I had
Okay.
already been a single parent without child support. So
well.
for
Wait, did
me,
he get you
it was a
pregnant
decision.
twice?
No, none of my
Oh,
kids
okay,
have
then
the same
I-
daddy.
Okay, I was just the way
No,
you
no,
made
I'm
it
saying
seem
none of
as
my-
if I was like, wait, you fucked them again? You just okay,
No.
I got you. I'm
No.
with you. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Britt's 3 for 3. You didn't know?
No, Britt's 3 for 4.
Oh.
Oh,
And that was actually one of the deciding factors in why I also didn't want to do that, was because I had already done it and I refused to ever do it again.
Gotcha.
So, but I have been through this. And as far as I'm concerned, if I chose to keep this child against somebody's wishes and they had never tried to convince me to have a kid, because you know how some motherfuckers be like, have my baby. Best thing you could ever do is have my baby.
Oh, yeah.
And then you do, and they're like, fuck that shit.
I don't know that part, but I do know that part.
Why you believe in them?
But what I'm saying
is,
if
it be in the heat of the moment. It'd be
right?
That's why you tell them don't talk. Nigga, you're not trapping me. You're not gonna have me saying yes.
Oh no, nigga, you want these niggas to be silent?
Listen,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't need.
Plan
As
B.
soon as a nigga feel the need to talk about kids, fuck out of here, nigga. You're out of here, player. Pause.
Jazz pussy
I
get
will
the
say
shooting out
generationally,
saying.
What you saying? When I was young, I'm in here like, yo.
Hold on.
We got the mummy out here like nigga kids. Sorry, Britt.
Y'all popping speakers.
No, I was just gonna say generationally, when I was young, that was an actual line that got girls interested. It was a very different time, But I'm just saying,
please,
I
want
chose
you to have my baby.
Yes, I
Okay,
chose to
babe.
raise a child without any child support, and it was incredibly difficult, but I don't regret that decision because I didn't want that motherfucker involved.
Right?
And
I regret it. I
Oh.
should have had an abortion.
That nigga told
All
that
right.
nigga told you to have my baby, didn't he, Rhea?
No, he told me to have an abortion, and I said,
Oh.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
And you
I'm gonna
regret
have
it?
a baby by myself.
Oh no, baby.
Y'all had to walk so I could run. I appreciate what y'all sacrificed.
Oh man, please, girl, please. I would have been
All
on
right.
the first thing smoking. You hear me?
Oh, man.
Now, Mr. Jason.
It is an unfortunate incident where two people choose to lay down unprotected and continue to go with it. So at that point, personally, I do feel like he is responsible of their kid, and you should go to the court system and get everything you can, because once y'all lay down in that manner and y'all did that, that's what it was. Now, once this woman did get pregnant, y'all have the conversation, and he tells you that you need to get rid of the baby. He's willing to pay for whatever that is. At that point, you do have a very hard decision to handle at that point. Now, I think that a man should step up, regardless of how he felt about it. You chose to do this, and now at this point, it is her decision. You lost that point because you had to step at the condom. You had to step at pulling out. You had so many different ways to prevent the child from coming. So now once we get to it, unfortunately, that's something that you got to take to the chin. Whatever she chooses at that point is what you have to accept. Now, on her part, now if he leaves, he told you. So you can't necessarily be mad, but I can see why she would be hurt in that moment. But ultimately, it is her body, her choice. She gets to choose. She gets to decide. So that's my
Excellent.
2 cents in it.
Jason is such a feminist. Now,
He's so good. That's so
my
good.
first, well, technically not my first pregnancy, but the first kid I had, Caleb, was a birth control baby. I was on the patch. I don't know how many of y'all remember the late 2000s, but the motherfucking patch. I was on the patch when I had Caleb. And it was not a case of, oh, we want a kid. It was,
Was
oh,
it
I'm on this patch.
antibiotics?
It was what do you mean? It was a
No.
fucking, it was a literal patch.
No. If you're taking birth control and you take antibiotics, that interferes with the birth
Oh,
control.
girl, I don't know, because at that time, we had no plan B, and I wasn't fat at that time, so I don't know. I don't know what to go, because now plan B, you only goes up to like 170 pounds. If you pop a plan
Right.
B and you over 200 pounds, you're gonna get fucked. But I don't know what the
Double
issue
the
was.
dose.
Moderna, right?
The patch
No,
was
I
like,
don't know.
but the patch was irritating me, and that was the first thing that my doctor said was maybe it wasn't working, because like where it was at was giving me a rash, and she think that might have had something to do with it.
I heard it used to give people blood clots. The patch.
That was that insert thing.
The insert, yeah.
The little it was like a little barb that they would put in there. That was giving people blood clots. I don't know about the patch.
Yeah, that was thick.
But if they were using some form of birth control and still got pregnant, would you still have the same sentiment, Jason?
I was taught to believe it's a miracle baby. At that point, if they get that, that's what I was taught to believe.
Okay.
That it does, but that still doesn't change the sentiment in that. Now, we did go into this trying not to have a child, or at least I thought I wasn't trying to go into this situation to conceive a child. I would be honest with how I felt in that situation, because at that point, yes, we tried to prevent this from happening. Unfortunately, it still happened. So it's still her choice at that point. Like I still can't just be like, hey, she got this child. Having a child in the world and saying I'm okay with. Like I don't know, some of those situations or feelings I just wouldn't ever deal with. Because there are people that'll have a kid in the world. They just live their life as if their kid doesn't exist, as if they didn't create that, didn't put their no money towards, don't see them.
Yep.
It could never be a situation of you not seeing your kid and not knowing what your kid is doing. For me, within the day to day, but you got some people, they can go weeks, months, years.
My baby daddies have never seen their kids.
That's kind of crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying.
You said plural. You put an S on that.
Yeah,
and I get upset. I get upset not being able to see, and that's just me because I'm at work. I get upset in those moments. I'm missing things out.
Because you're a good man, Jason. There's not a lot of good men out there.
He's a good man, Savannah. I was going to say, bitch, you might want to rephrase that.
So that was a fucking lie.
A good a good father and a good man are two totally different motherfucking things, bitch, and they are not always synonymous.
I'll say he's a good father because I had a situation where I was told to get an abortion or somebody wouldn't be involved, and I was like, okay, challenge accepted. And he met me where I was at, and he was not involved, so I have
took it as a challenge.
But I got child support. I still took him to court and got child support. I got the bare minimum of child support, so the most I ever got was $91.
How many other kids did he have?
12.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Yeah, poor pussy management. I know.
When Raya shared that story, I'm not gonna lie, I was in fucking tears.
Did you know about the other 12?
No, I thought he had 4 children. I thought there was only 2 other baby mamas, and then as I got pregnant, every month I found out about a new baby mama. By the time I had my daughter, I was like, oh, she got like 11 siblings.
Oh, wow.
That's fucking Stephon Diggs.
I'm telling you.
I would be so pissed.
Well, look.
And he never even finished. This was a pre-cum baby.
Oh, okay. You know what?
But even
the Lord
birth
wanted
control
you to be a mom.
Fails. Even birth control fails. So
Yeah.
even if you use birth control. No, but even if you use birth control, you are still going into it knowing you still have a percentage of a chance that this could fail. So
when I was pregnant with this miracle child, because it was a pre-cum baby, my boss at the time was trying to get pregnant with her husband, and they were having failure after failure. And I said to her, if you don't mind having a black child, I know somebody who can get you pregnant right away.
So I got a question. You see a pre-cum baby as a miracle and not maybe the universe fucking with you?
Both. It was both.
Cause damn.
But I don't regret my daughter. I love my daughter. That's my dog. That's who y'all see walking back and forth.
Right.
That's my dog. That's my roommate.
Oh.
Noodle arms.
Little itty, big itty, big itty,
little
little
nerd
itty.
arms.
Nerd arms. Love her to death, man. Well, we got to wrap this up because my God.
Feed us to lead us.
This went way
I would
left.
jump off my 3rd-story balcony.
So
stomach first, nigga.
What they do?
And if that baby survives, is it then a miracle baby?
But you are paralyzed. But you're paralyzed from the waist down.
Nah, 3 stories ain't gonna paralyze me. I'll be all right. But if that kid still makes it, whatever man
Hercules.
impregnated me seems like he's gonna be a great single father because I'm gonna have that motherfucker drop it off on the front porch and walk away.
I believe Helene.
I hope you do.
You know what?
That motherfucker like Stephen Hawking.
Helene thinking she about to walk away from a 3-story
Take
fall.
this fucking kid.
Jazz. She gonna be like Cece. She gonna be like Cece off screen, girl. You is not coming. You not coming back after that.
Jason, ain't nobody else call that bullshit out. She thinks she just about to walk up, like walk away.
His stories ain't that high.
No.
It's
Anthony, she gonna be
Yes,
like
Rhea.
Rishi. She gonna be like Rishi.
No feet.
No
Just
feet.
crawling to the door. Take
Whatever.
this fucking kid.
3 stories ain't even that. And I'm gonna lead with my stomach, so I'm gonna go like I'm gonna jump.
Oh my
Bruh, you
All
going
right.
to hit your face.
Nah,
She'll be fine. She's made of sterner stuff.
that
We gotta
part.
start wrapping.
I'm built for it tough,
Um,
goddamn.
We're gonna do a quick talking recommendation, and we are going to start off with the slightly annoyed mixed chick. Britt, do you have a recommendation for our viewers?
There is a show that has been on for 4 seasons. It's really, really good. The majority of its lead actors are people of color, namely Black people. It's called From, and it didn't get as much press. Oh,
It's
you don't
Jazz's
like
favorite
it?
show.
Jazz
It's
is
our favorite
saying
show.
nope.
Okay, well,
No, you can finish, Britt, with your recommendations. I'm the only
What
person
was
who
it
doesn't
called?
like it.
It's called From with Harold.
Oh, I like From.
yeah.
I was just talking to Jazz. Jazz didn't like some later shit, but I like From.
So I'm just going to say, if you want to binge something where it's more than just 1 season, I would say binge that. I find
Is
it
it scary?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
For
out.
you, it is. It's
I'm
scary
out.
for
It's
you.
not scary.
It's not that bad. It
I don't
is
think
a
it's
horror
scary.
show, but it's not that bad.
Don't trust them, Rhea. Don't watch it.
I don't
think
find it to be scary.
It's like a 0.2 on
Why are
the
you trying to
scale.
keep money out of some black man's pocket,
Here
Togarian?
we go. You create narrative.
All right. Since we cannot see him, he must be celebrating all Black Lives Matter from 2020. Jason, what is your recommendation?
My recommendation this week is the you may have said it already, but the FD signifier Tyler Perry video.
Oh no, I did not, but thank you for
the
recommending it.
That video on
YouTube.
Tyler Perry and Black media. I think that is a must see, must watch.
Yeah.
For Black people. Just
What is it called again?
It's called the
FD
Tyler Perry video.
signifier.
FD signifier. FDSIGNIFIRE.
Yeah, I think the title of it is.
Tyler
Go ahead,
Perry
Jason.
Video. It's a 4 hour. It's 4 hours long. So,
But it flows.
But it's a good listen. It's a great breakdown.
It's called "I'm Scared of Tyler Perry." I love
I'm
that
scared
title.
of Tyler Perry.
Oh,
Wait,
afraid
why
of Tyler Perry.
why are they scared of Tyler Perry?
You
gotta
gotta
watch
watch it. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Must watch. But yeah, that's my recommendation.
Okay, Rhea, what you got?
Yes. Last weekend I watched a documentary called 137 Shots. It's on Netflix. It's about the murder.
Heartbreaking.
Yes, it's really sad. It's about the murder of 2 individuals who led the police on a high-speed chase because police thought that they had a weapon and they thought that they discharged it, but it was actually their car backfiring.
Oh.
And I believe they didn't pull over because they were smoking crack cocaine. However, they did not deserve to lose their lives in the manner that they did. They were shot 137 times.
God
So it
damn.
was an overkill. So it is on Netflix. It is really good. It also brings in Tamir Rice because it happens in the same Cleveland, Ohio area.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's very sad. I bawled my eyes out, but it's a really good watch.
Okay, awesome. Helene,
Sir.
what is your recommendation?
You know what? Bird Dog whiskey comes in many flavors. Started drinking it last night. Gonna finish the bottle today.
For a second, I was like, "What sitcom is that? That sounds new."
Bird Dog whiskey.
Okay,
That's what you're
Bird
drinking
Dog
on?
whiskey.
Black cherry?
That is what I'm drinking on.
Nice.
Like a
Okay.
true nigga.
Does it taste good?
Okay.
It does. It's delicious.
All right.
What happened to Jason?
Okay.
I think he was
He's
his camera.
technical issues.
Nigga,
Yeah.
one of them 6 kids hopped on the internet. They picked up the phone and he had to get off the internet.
That picked up the phone.
Stop.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's go with Jazz. What is your recommendation?
My recommendation is Cross, which is currently streaming on Amazon Prime.
Yes, my boo is back.
Yes. Not Bobby Trey.
Yes.
That's my boo.
Who's boo bitch? Who's boo bitch?
My
My boo is
boo.
Bobby Trey. You're not talking about Bobby Trey, are you?
No, I'm talking about
That
Elvis
little nigga,
Lodge.
baby.
Oh, okay.
I love
That
Elvis
little nigga is a
Lodge.
menace.
Okay.
That's my short black king.
All right. Okay.
In them,
Okay,
in
all
them,
right.
in them leopard print draws.
Oh dear Lord. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, and I'll make them quick. 2 documentaries. Well, 3 documentaries because I run the fucking show.
Talk your shit. Let her know. This a man's world.
See?
Shut your Lil Rock internet ass up, nigga.
No. I'm gonna make them quick.
It's the camera. My bad.
It's technical difficulties. Check out. I was supposed to give this to y'all in the Discord. I completely forgot. Old man thoughts, old man brain. American Masters on PBS. Love them every February because they be bringing out some really great profiles on influential and little known or unknown Black folk. This past Friday, they did one on Sun Ra. I believe it is online for free. You can watch it on their YouTube channel as well as on, I think, Prime for free. Sun Ra, one of the most eclectic and strangest jazz musicians to ever grace the jazz world. I guarantee you.
I know who you're talking about. Yes.
He is the inspiration of George Clinton and Funkadelic as well as Parliament. Another documentary I just finished watching last night, Soul Power, the legend of the American Basketball League. If you want to see where the NBA got all of its style, pizzazz, and fashionable flair, that is the documentary you should check out.
And
It is
some
on
of its
Prime.
rules. Mm-hmm.
So, and a bunch of its rules.
Yep.
And last but not least, if you want some trifling ass shit, definitely check out Reality Check. Behind the scenes at America's Next Top Model.
Yes.
If you want to see a trench coat being worn nicely.
Right? A trench coat and a kind of almost styled wig, but not really styled wig.
Yeah.
Like the way her wig was sitting wasn't really
Titties
styled
that
properly.
titties that be tittying and a mouth that is
titties were
spewing so
tittying.
much lies and bullshit. Definitely check
That Tyra
out
Banks
this.
is full of
this
shit.
Yeah. America's Next Top Model was a hit, and then it wasn't. But so much
And
has
she's
been
trying to
going
bring it
on.
back?
She is.
That's
She's
what
trying to
she
bring it
kinda
back for Cycle
alluded to.
25. Yeah, Cycle 25. But you know the crazy thing? Like I said, it was missing 2 elements. One element I understand why they didn't bring her, and that is Eva Marcel.
Yeah.
But Takara,
Tiffany. What about Tiffany?
they
They
didn't
should have
bring
brought
out Tiffany.
Takara. They should have brought what's
And
the girl with
Tiffany?
the light, the little bitty, the little fro, like half
Oh,
white.
man. Oh, I don't remember.
Naima?
No, the fuck was that bitch's name?
It's a few. It's a few.
She was like,
people
it's
they should
America's
brought.
next top model, not America's next best friend. That girl.
That's Eva.
Was that Eva?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the other one.
Eva.
I
Yeah,
was thinking
Eva
of Pickford.
Marcel. Oh, I forgot her first name. It's not Janice Pickford.
Isn't it Eva?
Shit.
Eva Pickford. That
Yeah.
was her name back then.
Oh.
Now
Yeah,
she's
but
Eva
that wasn't
Marcel.
that wasn't the Eva that said what I just said.
No, I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about. She was
You
hella
talking about
thin.
Jade?
She was hella
Jade,
thin.
that
Yep.
was her name. They should have brought out
Okay.
Jade. They should have had Takara. They should have had They should have had Yaya DaCosta.
Yaya.
But do we think some of these people was on Tyra's side though, and this may be why they didn't pull them?
No,
No.
Yaya is not on her side. because
Yaya
she
is
put up
very
her own
open.
video. She
Yaya
put
is
out her
very
own video
open.
about her.
Eva's very peaceful about it. They interviewed her last
Eva
week.
won. That's
True, but
Eva
lot of
Pickford
these
she
girls
won.
said
Yes,
a lot of
Pickford
these
won.
girls
She
did
ain't
not
finna say
win.
shit.
Right, because
First of all, I want to say this to Tyra: until you do right by Miss J, ain't nothing you touch gonna go good.
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
but she's selling warm ice cream.
Raggedy bitch.
Wow.
Miss
In
J ain't been
Australia,
able to
of all
walk since
places.
2022, and
No,
all you
no,
did
no, no, no,
was
no,
send
no,
an email.
Miss J
She's
is
walk-
walking.
Miss Joy, she is
I just saw
walking.
that.
And Tyra still has not shown up.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? Hey,
And
hey.
Tyra still
Flip
has
that up.
not
Flip that
shown
shit up.
up. Tyra
Flip that
still
shit
has
up.
not shown up. Walking or not
Thank
walking,
you.
she still
She
has not
ain't
shown
showed
up.
Nigga, Miss J
Right.
started walking a week ago.
Hey,
Calm down.
nigga, them was my work friends. Fuck them. Like, hey, what?
She met Miss J when she was 16, 17 years old.
Thank you.
I know.
And
a lot
he
of people
taught her
that
how to
16,
walk.
17.
And when she let them go, she had the nerve to say, "Oh, it was my heart. I cried myself to sleep that night."
They were my heart. They were my heart.
No, because
Okay.
when Mr. J didn't want to come back to the show, she iced him out.
She
So,
sure the fuck
whatever.
did.
He had bad vibes.
No, he didn't.
No.
Well,
He wanted to
I'll say this.
leave, and then
they
she
would
told
let
him
him.
to come back, and then
And
he
who,
fucked that
and who
man.
else?
God
Who
took
else?
some
Like
from
me
him.
and Britt were surprised that
gave
Mr. J was not Hispanic.
Nigga.
Yeah, he's South African.
South African.
Yeah.
He's
Right?
Malaysian
We thought he
and
was-
South
we thought he was
African.
Puerto
I had
Rican.
no
Sure did.
idea.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that
Well,
man is Hispanic for real, for real.
Spicy white.
Right.
Well, again, check it out. If you were a fan of the show, and like I was saying before, if the pandemic would have never happened, we would not have this show. Because
Justice for
that's
Ebony.
when,
Justice for Shandy.
Yes.
Not a black fist, but
Danny?
Justice for Shandy.
Danny.
Justice
Just-
for Danny.
well, Justice for
called
Danny
Gap?
Gap.
Yeah.
That one.
That was
Danny.
Danny.
Gap. Yeah.
Justice for Danny's Gap, because that hurt my heart because she was such a beautiful woman with that gap.
And then what?
was.
2 seasons later, they forced
They-
someone to get a fucking things change. Fuck you, bitch.
No, we're gonna she already had it. They were gonna
And
widen.
they were gonna widen
They
it
were going to widen it.
because
they
they
were
wanted
gonna
her to
widen
look
it.
like
Lauren Hutton.
Lauren
Hall.
Hutton.
Which
Or
Lauren
Lauren
Hutton.
Hall.
Which
Lauren
I was
Hutton.
like, when what
Right.
you call it said it. Well, there
Thank
are no
you.
supermodels with gaps. I'm like, y'all
Thank
don't
you.
remember Lauren Hutton? She was running the game same
No,
time
it
with
was-
Janice Dickerson and her goofy ass. I'm like, what are we doing?
It's
What
just
are
a
we
power
Dickerson not
play.
dead yet?
No, Tara was
no, she's
harsher
well
on the
preserved.
black models. That is
Absolutely.
proven.
Yeah.
She was
Absolutely.
harsher on the black models.
But again,
I love that clip somebody put in the Discord about Naomi Campbell.
oh yeah, not giving a shit.
Being like, oh, okay, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they trying to make you like me. And Tyra was like, I think so. She's like, okay, bitch.
Again, Tyra Banks really was the oppressed who became the oppressor.
Mm-hmm.
She was oppressed who oppressed. That is it. That is all. But we got to wrap it up. So check out every recommendation. We hope you enjoy them. We also hope you enjoyed this episode. We were going well. We was almost done until that question of the pod. But I'm glad we did it because I'm always glad when we have a full episode of great, awesome people that, unlike Helene, we love. We really do.
Yeah.
And we thank y'all. So, first off, big thanks to
certain
Miss
parts.
Destinee. Okay, girl. Big thanks to Miss Destinee Living for joining us. We want to show some love. Thank you. Make sure you check out the southernteaawards.com. Go and vote. Be a part of it. If you are in the Lafayette area, make sure you get your ticket and go to the event on April 11th. It is going to be a rousing good time. I wanted to do like Don Cornelius, but I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, it's going to be a stone cold gas. That's right. I'm old and I got the right to say those things. So before we really call it an episode, Jazz and Jason, please tell them where they can find the most amazing review show ever created on this mud ball called Earth that is known as Was It Good Though?
Hi guys, this is Jason, one half of the Was It Good Though podcast. We drop an episode every Tuesday on every streaming platform, as well as visuals will be up on YouTube. But this week, special week, yes, we have a Wonder Man episode, which Helene and Anthony were, no, not Helene, but
I
Anthony.
wasn't on there.
I know.
I wasn't invited.
It was the other episode. Hey, chill out. But Anthony was on our Wonder Man episode that came out Tuesday. But also this week, Monday, we dropped our cross review. So you can see what those four episodes were like for us. And we also had a side quest. So we had a special guest where we talked about the Starling, starring Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
Yeah, but check that out. This week we got a lot of content coming out, and we appreciate y'all for having us.
I like Melissa McCarthy.
Was it good though?
I did too.
Out.
Okay.
Now he just broke his own
breaking mics
microphone.
and shit.
Right.
I'm telling you, look at him. Oh, but also please check them out when they do they queued up, which is a great segment where they let the viewers recommend movies for them to watch. And I had given them some great recommendations, but you know them young children, they don't know shit. They don't want to do it.
He said some shit from the 70s.
We talked. He did. But we talked. Me and Jazz
Dr. Jekyll
about me and
and
Jazz.
Mr. Black.
And I talked about this today.
What?
We talked about this today. So
Okay.
fuck out of here with that bullshit.
No, I will not get the fuck out of here. I will stay where I'm put. And again, y'all check them out because
Jazz gonna throw that
content-
batarang at your ass.
and I'll piss on it because that don't exist. Anyway, it's an amazing channel. The content is always on point. Their reviews are masterful. Like I said, they are the only movie reviews that I listen to, along with Vaguely Nerdy and the Michaud Mission. Y'all are in great company. So please support Black content. It's not that hard. It's not. Oh, and go see Is God Is when it drops.
That's crazy. That looks crazy for
That
real.
looks so
Along
good.
with They Will Kill You. It is so good to see Black grindhouse films make a comeback. This makes me feel like we will get a Black version of I Spit on Your Grave. Probably starring Vivica
So
Fox
good.
too.
You know, there's a comic book version of that going on right now called
I know. I'm so pissed. I'm gonna read it.
Devil's. I'm reading it. I can't remember the name of
Okay.
it right now, but it's so good. Devil on My
Awesome.
Shoulder. If you like
will
I Spit on
definitely
Your
check it
Grave,
out.
go check out Devil on My Shoulder.
Hey,
The
make
original
sure-
I Spit on Your Grave?
Oh, the one from the
the
70s is my
remake?
favorite.
The
I
one
watched
from the
the remake.
70s is the one I saw, and I was
Yeah, that is
traumatized
my
as a
fa-
child.
Nothing
How
like a
old
shotgun.
were you?
11.
Oh.
It was on video. I mean, but the
Yeah,
movie
it was
came out in
on
the
video.
70s.
It was on VHS.
Yeah.
And we watched it.
Y'all are old.
Shotgun to the dick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for checking us out. Once again, thank you to Miss Destinee Living for joining us. We truly appreciate it. Thanks to Jason and Jazz. Rounding it all out for the beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Araya Anderson. For that slightly annoyed mixed chick, Miss Britt Williams. And for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Tarragano.
Gang, gang.
Bang, bang. I am Anthony Sterling, signing off as always, saying if you are out in them streets, please be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
Bye. See you later, nigga.